Well, good evening, keep pounding nation. Wow, can't believe it is almost that time. Wow, felt like this kind of creeped up on me. Like, for real, for real, for real, for real. Welcome to another live Carolina Panthers talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, your MC, pardon me, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. It is Thursday night, September the 4th, 2025. August has left us. We're in a new month. And officially, actually, tonight, the NFL season for 2025-2026 has begun. As we speak right now, the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles are going at it right now. But hope everybody's been having a good week so far, and I hope everybody had an awesome and blessed Labor Day. But yeah, Carolina Panthers will open up their regular season this Sunday on the road, starting off as a two-game road trip. First game will be against the Jacksonville Jaguars, a team we haven't really played in a long while, but definitely the day is almost here. It's time to really lock in, time to get serious. Preseason's over, all that's out of the way. It's time to get to the good stuff, the main event, so to speak. So, gonna get started with the preview. Let me send out the invite, invite some folks in. But yeah, we're gonna preview the matchup. This should be good. This should be really good. All right. All right. Sent that out. Okay. But yes, this will be the first time since 2015 that the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars have clashed. Gus, welcome to the stream. You watching the Cowboys versus the Eagles? Well, I kind of have it going on my TV, but yes, yeah, I got that going on my TV. But but yeah, first time since 2015 that these two teams have clashed. And a big thing is that last time the Carolina Panthers went up against the Jacksonville Jaguars, not only did the Panthers win, but it was the year that they went to the Super Bowl. Now, yes, I get it. It was 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. So it's quite a big gap. The Jaguars and the Panthers are totally different teams now, 10 years later. So got to put that into perspective. But yeah, it's time to do this. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited, ready for NFL football, regular season football to be back. I know Carolina's coming off an 0-3 preseason, but it is preseason. All that's out of the way now. Those games don't count. Those were evaluation games. But now it's time for the real deal. It's time for the real deal. So, and I believe the Jacksonville Jaguars have a new coach in Liam Cohen. Not somebody I'm familiar with. Not familiar with Liam Cohen. You know what? I kind of want to pull him up. Okay, this is actually his first head coaching job. Okay, all right. So he's making his head coaching debut. Um, was previously an offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, so he's an offensive guy. Okay. Quarterbacks coach, wide receivers coach, passing game coordinator. That's just an idea of his experience, coaching experience, that is. But he opens up his head coaching career for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, let's see. So, looking at let's see, the matchup predictor. So, like I said, this is Carolina's first away game of the season. As a matter of fact, they're going to be running two straight games on the road before they have their first home game. For this one in particular, the ESPN matchup predictor has Jacksonville at 59.4% chance to win, Carolina at 40.2% chance to win. Looks like the ESPN Bet Sportsbook has Carolina Panthers at a plus 160 and Jacksonville Jaguars at a minus 190. But both teams coming off of rough seasons. Of course, Carolina last season finished 5-12. Jacksonville finished 4-13. So both teams have definitely gone through their struggles. Now, some things to keep note of. Mr. CLT USA, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, taking a look at injuries, did you see where Jalen Walker spit on Dak? Yes, I did see that. Classy, quite classy. Yeah, I was kind of trolling my brother recently, or actually not too long before I started this live, because he's watching the game as well. He's an Eagles fan, so I had to troll him just a little bit, But and just like that, Dallas ended up scoring first. So yeah, but taking a look at injury reports. So currently listed, they have Ike Ekwonu as doubtful. Hasn't really had too good of a week. He's been held out Wednesday and Thursday. Um, and
What's going on?
speaking of keep pounding, what's up?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Not a whole lot. Just Philadelphia Eagles players being classy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, just it's okay to spit on other players. Apparently, so.
Are you serious?
Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't see? Oh, dude.
I didn't see this.
Yeah. After end of the opening play, Jalen Walker spit in Dak Prescott's face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got ejected.
Yeah, rightfully so. He should be.
Yeah, I kind of trolled my brother a little bit because he's a Eagles fan. I was just like, oh, now y'all got players spitting on other players. Okay, classy.
Huh. Well, I mean, we are talking about the fan base that trashed their city hall when they won the Super Bowl.
That's a good point. That is a good point. But they're having quite a showdown tonight. So The
I feel like they
tensions
would have
are
trashed City Hall whether they wanted or not.
probably.
That's just Eagles fans for you.
But I mean, tensions are high. I mean, it is a division game, and it's
Yeah.
the opening season game. So I take that for what y'all will. Okay, you came in just in time. Uh, was getting ready to go over the injury report. So
Perfect. I didn't miss anything.
right. So first off, ooh, Icky for the second straight day did not practice. Not looking too good for him. He's listed as doubtful.
I'm not concerned about that one because I know that we have
Brady Christensen.
Brady Christensen, yeah.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, that's who
With
they have.
Aaron not being
Yeah.
cooperative today.
Ah, but yeah, yeah, he's listed right behind Icky on the depth chart. They say he's out due to illness. So I mean,
Oh,
I don't know what type of illness it is, but he was held out once again. But according to ESPN, he's listed as doubtful. Um, Cornerback Damari Mathis was held out as well. Cornerback with knee injury. Uh,
yeah, I saw that one earlier.
Both Damian Lewis and Robert Hunt are both questionable. Damian with the shoulder, Robert Hunt with the foot, but they were limited. Um, Ashawn Robinson dealing with the groin injury, he was limited.
Hmm.
Um, they also have well, that's all they have listed on the injury report for Carolina.
So we're
Um,
going in pretty healthy, man. That's pretty good.
yeah, for the most part. Uh, Jacksonville has a couple of folks on IR. Um, Linebacker Jalen McLeod is on IR. Cornerback Caleb Ransaw is on IR. Wide receiver Joshua Cephas is on IR. Oof. Um, they have
Hmm.
they have guard Wyatt Millum questionable with the knee injury. Um,
Hmm.
Offensive tackle Cole Van Lannon questionable with the shoulder. So folks are a little banged up. Let's see who
I
else.
think Wyatt Millam is the big one because
Yeah,
that's offensive line, and we can take full advantage of that with Princely and Nick Scorton coming back.
right. And of course, we know we got Tommy Tremble back out there as well, so that's a big plus. But for the most part, you know, not too crazy of an injury report for Carolina.
Right.
Um, Interestingly enough, I had mentioned about it earlier, but this is the first regular season opener for debuting Jacksonville head coach Liam Cohen, who apparently is an offensive guy. He was a quarterbacks coach, wide receivers coach, and was Tampa Bay's offensive coordinator last season.
Hmm.
So, don't really know a whole lot about him. He was offensive coordinator for Tampa Bay. In 2022, he was an offensive coordinator for the Rams.
Oh, okay.
So, interestingly enough, hold up.
Wait, Wyatt Millam's the second string guard.
Uh huh.
Just saw that on their depth chart.
So, oh, so, oh wow. So he was offensive coordinator with the Rams the year that they had Baker Mayfield. Remember they had Baker Mayfield. Uh,
Yep,
they acquired him after Matthew Stafford went down. So wow, he has a lot of experience working with Baker Mayfield.
that's correct.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, now he's getting his first crack at head coaching. So there's a lot of unknowns there, but we do what we got to do. So, couple of things that were mentioned just to kind of really jumpstart this preview. So for the Jaguars, Travis Hunter, could he play both sides in this opening season game?
They have him listed as doing that. They have him on the depth chart as a wide receiver and a corner
Yes.
as of right now.
And he apparently has been splitting his practices between OTAs and most of training camp, taking snaps on both sides.
Here's the thing: the NFL is going to force you to play one position or the other. Eventually, it's going to wear you down to where you have to play one position or the other, or you will get yourself killed on the field.
Yeah. So they did mention that apparently he spent the majority of his time on the offense, but because apparently their playbook is very complex to learn. So I guess we take that for what it is. Um,
Uh, I think he's more of a corner than a wide receiver to me. Because when I was watching clips of him, it looked more like he was better at corner.
I see. Um, that's actually a good point
Could be
because
wrong though. We'll see.
because and it's interesting because I've been hearing that his route running has been kind of iffy. So
Right. That's what I saw too during that Jacksonville preseason
yeah,
highlights.
yeah. Logan James, welcome to the stream. So the Jaguars apparently have stated that the number of snaps that Travis Hunter plays on one side of the ball versus the other will be depending on the matchups and personnel. So,
Hmm.
in the recent article, for example, we have Tedero at McMillan. If he's on the field, Travis may come out as a nickel on defense.
That's possible.
Now, it was mentioned that according to Mike DeRocco of ESPN, if the Jaguars are in 11 personnel on offense in the form of one running back, one tight end, three wide receivers, then we will likely see Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Shout out Luck Poppy. The duo is back.
Yes,
That's
we
right,
are
man.
we are back. It is
It is
man.
that time of year again, y'all.
All I know is it's about time. I've been
That's right, man.
awaiting
I've been missing
patiently.
this.
But so yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens with this Jacksonville offense and defense, especially with how David,
What up?
welcome. How we feeling?
Feeling good, man. Hey, this game right here is crazy, man.
Yeah,
What's good, man? What's good?
but don't anger the Philadelphia Eagles players or fans too much. They might spit on you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Facts.
That
Like
that
Facts.
that was that was funny.
I mean, I'm just saying. Just gotta keep it classy. I'm just saying. Cause I was telling Corey I had to troll my brother a little bit because he's watching. He's a Eagles fan. I was just like, oh, so now your players are spitting on other players. Classy.
Before the game even started.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, like
Not a good look.
yeah, and Jalen Walker got ejected right then and there. I was just like, really? It's like that? I mean, I get tensions are high. It's a rivalry game, but
Mhm.
you gotta behave.
Yeah.
And I will say this: there are some good Eagles fans out there,
Yes.
that are good people. Because when I went out for the 2015 game, I was surrounded by good people.
Hmm.
They were doing the whole chants and everything, but they were really polite. You know, so there are good Eagles fans out there, but for the majority of them that are just nasty people, and every fan base has these people.
Hmm.
But the Philadelphia fans are just the worst when it comes to this stuff. It is just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
talking about a fan base that trashed their own city hall when they won the Super Bowl.
that
That's
much
when
is
they
true.
won it, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if they lost it.
Um. So while we're on Travis Hunter and David, with you joining, so we were talking about Travis Hunter. So it sounds like the majority of his snaps have been offense, and word is that the amount of snaps he takes on offense versus defense is going to depend on matchup and personnel.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
example, it was mentioned that okay, we got Teteroa McMillan. If he comes out, he's the main one. Supposedly, Travis Hunter will come out on the play at nickel.
Hmm.
And
I could see that.
so, and then it just really, I think it really comes down to, I think expect to see Travis Hunter work both sides. It just really comes down to how much, or if it's, as Corey was saying, how soon will it lead to him just sticking more to one side versus the other?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and I was saying that before the draft ever started. I was like, this dude's trying to play two positions. It doesn't work in the NFL. When you're trying to play offense and defense, it doesn't work. The NFL will force you to do that. It will force you to go to one side or the other.
yeah, and the thing to also keep in mind, we're dealing with a brand new debuting head coach in Liam Cohen. David,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've heard much about him, but he was offensive coordinator last year for Tampa Bay, and back in 2022, offensive coordinator. So he has a lot of experience working with Baker Mayfield.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh
So,
wow.
and don't get me wrong, the Rams didn't have an impressive 2022 season. Of course, that's the season Stafford went down. They ended up picking up Baker Mayfield to finish off and everything. But I mean,
Right.
that's still a big deal. He's been a quarterbacks coach. He's been a wide receivers coach. He's been a passing game coordinator.
I
And
agree.
and being that he has a player, um, which apparently Travis Hunter spent more time on offense because apparently they have a very complex offensive playbook. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just something to take a mental note of because we really don't know, I guess, what to expect. Being that okay, this is somebody just like what we had with Dave Canales. This is somebody
Mm-hmm.
that's for the first time stepping into that head coaching role. So there's a lot of unknowns there. So something to think about. Something to think about.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm looking at this Jacksonville depth chart, and I'm noticing Devin Lloyd and Ventrell Miller are both splitting first string at linebacker.
mm-hmm.
Which one's first string? Which one's not? What's going on there? That seems
Yeah,
really strange to me.
I'm
It
I'm
got
not
my attention right away.
I'm not too sure how much they have upgraded their defense. I mean, I know Josh Hines Allen, definitely a name to look
Jack
out for.
Kaiser
Jack
is a new
Kaiser,
name.
Eric Armstead.
Manuel Ugba is a new one.
Um, but yeah, I think definitely the biggest name on their defense to keep an eye out on is Josh Hines Allen.
Hmm. Agreed.
Uh, but there's
Trevon
also
Walker as well.
Travon Walker. Yep, good point. Uh, as a matter of fact, that is one of the notable things to look out for because what's interesting here's the weird thing about it. So Jacksonville, uh, their pass rush last season was the fifth worst in the league with 34 total sacks. But the funny thing is their two primary edge rushers, Josh Hines Allen, Trevon Walker, were both in the top 30 in total sacks last season. Walker was tied for 12th most in the league with 10 and a half, and Hines Allen tied for 27th with 8 sacks.
Mm.
So that's a duo we really need to watch out for.
I think Taylor Moton's got his side locked down. Brady Christensen has been known to have one hold a game, so look out for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to hurt us down the line for one drive, but hopefully not momentum killer. You know,
Yeah.
um, but I think he should be able to hold his own. He shouldn't have any trouble. Um, they may try to target um, Corbett because of that knee injury in his past,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he's healed up from that now, so he should be okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. As long as he holds his own up front, then we should be fine. Um, but I think Bryce will be fine. As long as he's able to have the time to throw the ball, we should be able to find Renfro over the slot. XL or T Mac down the field. So we should be all right. They're going to double up one of the two. Now the question is which one. And I think initially they're going to go after T Mac because of the fact that he's a rookie.
I see.
But if they do, it's gonna put XL 1-on-1, and that's what they're counting on because they remember he has catching issues last year.
Mm-hmm.
But see, if they haven't done their homework, then they won't know that this dude has solved his catching problems in the preseason.
Yeah, I definitely think, and like I said, he called his own self out. That's accountability, and
Yeah,
I expect him to
yeah.
deliver on that. Um, I was also reminded with this, I forgot that these two teams played each other week 17 in 2023 because apparently Hines Allen and Travon Walker had combined 5 sacks on Bryce. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Part of the problem was he was letting people beat him on the outside,
Yeah.
um, and that's become a problem all the way down the left tackle line, except for Brady Christensen. So again, it makes you question like what's going on with the offensive line coach. Everybody else is learning how to keep these guys from beating them on the outside, but for some reason, left tackle's having a problem. Like, explain that one. Like
Yeah.
that seems like that's baffling to me.
So
So, I mean, I trust Brady Christensen,
mhm.
but beyond that, we would be in trouble if Brady went down.
Fair. That's fair. Um it's gonna be a good challenge, a good opening season challenge for that offensive line, and they're gonna have to bring it. I mean, two players like that coming off the edge, and
Right.
then we gotta let our weapons cook. Which I notice in the Jaguars depth chart, they have Travis Hunter behind Jerrion Jones at left cornerback.
Yes, I see that.
So, like I said, I think it's safe to say that it's gonna be a matchup thing as far as
Mm,
when Travis Hunter may see the field on defense for this game. So that's interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, I think we lost David. Hopefully he can come back.
right.
So another thing. So this is year 2 for the duo of Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas Jr. Now,
Yeah.
apparently, the whole idea, it seems, behind uh, the hiring of Liam Cohen to be their head coach was apparently to retool Trevor Lawrence. Um, has a 22-38 record as a starter in the NFL. Um, his completion percentage over expectation was 33rd out of 36 qualifying quarterbacks. Um, but but Brian Thomas Jr. was a big bright spot for Trevor Lawrence last year.
Mhm. Big
Um,
security blanket. Hmm.
yeah, this was somebody that had 87 catches for 1,282 yards and 10 touchdowns. Not to mention, he moved the chains 53 times, so that's at least 53 first downs done by Brian Thomas Jr. And his yardage total was the third best in the entire league and the best of any rookie last season.
He was drafted first round, 23rd overall in the 2024 draft. 6'2", 209 pounds from LSU.
So, with that being said, I think you got to put JC on him and Mike Jack
I would agree with that. Yes. I
and
think
Mike.
that's your primary receiver.
Yeah, and I think you put Mike Jack on Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I would agree. Um, you know,
Let's
it as far as defensively, uh, we can throw T Mac at Travis Hunter because there are a number of times in college where T Mac worked
Oh
Travis Hunter.
yeah, that's right.
So I think that would be a good matchup right there. A good first warm up matchup for T Mac.
Mhm.
To kind of stretch his legs, welcome to the NFL. Game
Mhm.
for him to get him acclimated to what kind of talent we got up here at the NFL level. Because he hasn't faced up against a real good corner yet in the
Mhm.
NFL. Warm him up with Travis Hunter, warm him up with somebody like that, and then have him go into a game against, say, um, AJ Terrell in Atlanta, and then he's good and warmed up. He's ready to go. He's
Mhm.
ready to face a Pro Bowl level corner. So I think this will be good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Also, the brothers are gonna see each other. Trevor Etienne, Travis Etienne.
Yeah, this should be exciting. Travis has always been the better runner out of the two, I think.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
if you go back and look at Clemson highlights, Travis was an absolute animal. And he can catch, he can do whatever you need him to do. He's just that guy, you know?
Mhm.
And pairing him up with Trevor was the most brilliant thing that Jacksonville could have ever done.
Mhm.
They clearly won that round of the draft with those two picks because I did not see that coming at all. I was like stunned as a Clemson fan and as a Panthers fan because I was like, oh boy. If Jacksonville ever ends up on our schedule and those two link up with each other and start figuring stuff out, we're in trouble.
So,
You know, you put weapons around that's dangerous.
and I know we're going to probably mostly see Trevor Etienne on, special teams. He's listed, at
Mm-hmm.
the front of our depth chart as returner. But I do believe there's a chance we could see him take some snaps in the offense. Um, Not only that, Travis. I mean, first 2 years, amazing, back to back 1,000
Yeah,
yard rushing
yeah.
seasons. His numbers took a hit last season, but so did the Jaguars.
That's because all of the offensive weapons left Jacksonville along with the coach.
Yeah,
You're talking about Agnew, you're talking about Calvin Ridley, you're
yep,
talking about a couple of others as well. Left Jacksonville to where the cupboard was barren. In the wide receiver room. So they
right.
had to go out and get some guys in the draft and free agency and just start all over. Which you had a whole new playbook, for Trevor Lawrence, which Trevor was trying to adapt to,
Hmm.
you know, which it should be the other way around when you're doing with Trevor Lawrence because he runs specifically RPO offense. That's what he does.
Hmm.
So you needed an RPO offensive coordinator that pairs with him. It's not about who should be in more control here. It's about pairing them up, you know?
Hmm.
So if you get a good pairing and you put Travis Etienne in there, who runs the RPO as well with him, I mean, give him a good offensive line that's pass protecting, you
Hmm.
know, mostly, but able to block the run as well and open up the gaps and pull, as guards
Right.
to open up holes for Travis Etienne. Give him some weapons that match that RPO offense, and that's a dangerous offense, man. That's a top five offense. If you put everything together and you get the right receivers that can catch
Hmm.
and can get yak, that is something scary right there. And we are very, very lucky they have not put it all together yet.
Right.
And that their GM is not sure what he's doing yet in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Definitely a good breakdown there, and it'll be interesting, especially with the type of fresh start that they're getting, especially with their roster. Um, it should be interesting. It should be very interesting. Um, Now to
I
kind of,
like that Wyatt Millum pick for him.
oh yeah, at guard,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and looking at their offense, I mean, of course, I expect the 1-2 combo of Travis Etienne, and of course they still got Tank Bigsby. Um, and like I said, Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter. Um, O line still got Ezra Cleveland. Still got Robert Heinze. Um, as far as defense, like I said, I mean, aside from Travon Walker and Josh Hines Allen, I think as long as the O line holds it together, um, we should be good. I do really need Carolina's D line. This got to be. We got to open up
Yeah.
with a strong pass
Mm-hmm.
rush.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is definitely the game to do so. I mean, they don't exactly have a phenomenal O line, so we
Where would
got
you rank it?
Jacksonville's O line.
Yeah. Where were they ranked on the PFF last year? Because it hasn't really changed that much except for a couple of draftees like Wyatt Millum. Um, but realistically, I don't see a real big change yet until
So
Wyatt gets acclimated.
so they were bottom. They were in the bottom third of the league. So
Yeah,
around that
that's what I figured.
around that 26th, 23rd, so to speak.
Mm.
So,
The draft pick of Wyatt may have bumped them up to 20,
hmm
but that's as far as I see them going up. It didn't look like much of a change here. Did they make any moves on that line at all?
so
I don't think they did.
I not that I know of. I mean,
Um,
any
some
Jacksonville
offensive
fans,
linemen signed to the practice squad.
any Jacksonville fans in the chat, sound office, if you know. Um,
I'm not seeing. Oh man.
I mean, okay, so across the board it says 26. So they were 26, PFF 26.
Hmm.
So I mean,
I'm looking through their transactions right now, and I'm not seeing much. This is mostly just practice squad people and trainees that are being moved around.
so in 2023 they were 28th. So they only bumped up 2 spots between 2023 and last year.
Oh, they drafted a center. They drafted Jonah as well
Uh huh.
at
Oh,
pick 221.
so to put it more into perspective, the last time Jacksonville had an awesome, or at least had a good O line, it's weird, but it was 2022. The PFF
Yep.
they were according to the PFF they were last in run blocking but fourth in pass blocking.
I can see that. Um, and that's the imbalance I'm talking about because if you can't do both and you're trying to run an RPO, it's not going to work because you're
Yeah,
not going to be able to get the run game going, which means Trevor is either going to be passing or on his feet
and then again
trying to get first downs.
that was back when they had Brandon Sheriff, they had Cam Robinson. Okay.
Right,
Okay, so Walker Little is still on there. So he
right.
was from that group. And
Yep.
that was also the year where Jacksonville was in the top 10 best offense in terms of yardage and scoring.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because that was one of those years Trevor really blew up.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
And I mean, those first 2 years are what Trevor and Travis Etienne are capable of doing, as a duo when you put weapons around them. If you take those weapons away, they're mid,
so real
and they're vulnerable like they are right now. So we
so
caught them at the right time.
so realistically, they have a very young offense, and they are kind of in a O line rebuild, so to speak.
Hmm. Perfect time to take advantage.
Yeah,
Princely, Nick Scorton, take notes. This is your
yeah,
time to shine.
yeah. D line, we gotta really test that O line. We gotta test that O line. Like Ajaro, get aggressive, get aggressive.
Agreed. And that doesn't mean dial up a whole bunch of blitzes. That means just get aggressive on the D line pass rushing
Right.
because Trevor Lawrence will be dangerous once he gets out of the pocket. He will try to run. So I want a quarterback spy out there.
And
That
not.
that's first thing I want. Second thing,
Hmm.
Travis Etienne is dangerous. If he gets some momentum going. On a draw play or an ISO.
Hmm.
So you want to make sure that you are physical and strong at the D line at point of attack.
Yes.
Because if he starts pushing you back, that's trouble. Because he will
Yes.
get 3 to 4 yards easily every time he touches the ball. If you keep running him up the middle and he gets that momentum going,
Hmm.
that's once he gets in a rhythm, that's it. Because they're going to try to throw him the ball after that on screen plays. You know, it's going to get worse from there. So you've got to be physical on the line. Derek Brown calling on you. You're the center point. You are the starting point of that.
Mm-hmm.
Get aggressive with Travis Etienne. There is no other way to play this dude. There is literally no other way. Because that's what these defenses in college football had to do. You know, you had Bama, you had Ohio State that challenged Travis Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
They had to get aggressive in order to stop him. And eventually Travis did break through.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you can play aggressively for three whole quarters against Travis, you're doing pretty well.
Yes.
Um,
And not only that,
but
do keep in mind they still haven't reached where they need to reach yet in run blocking. So we got to definitely be sure Carolina's
we have
defense.
a great advantage there. They
Yeah.
may have some holding calls that they may be calling because their technique isn't the best. So you may see a bunch of penalties because they're undisciplined on the offensive line. Secondly, if they can't get anything going passing wise, they're going to hand it to Travis Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
So be looking for a good number of carries. Um, I'm going to say a good 60-40 worth of carries
Mm-hmm.
for Travis Etienne. I might be wanting to go up to 70. It just depends on Trevor and his success in the passing game. Trevor can throw some very, very accurate balls. So this is where I'm challenging the corners to step up and do what they do. Mike Jack, JC, just do what you do. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are solid. You guys know what you're doing. Stick with that formula. You know, work on your technique. Make sure that you are there. Closing speed is important
Absolutely.
because that ball will come in there fast from Trevor Lawrence. He does not screw around. He does not leave balls hanging up in the air. He doesn't do all that junk that some of these other quarterbacks do. This dude will throw that ball hard. So be ready to pass block. Okay. Um, so failing that, he's going to try to get some of these soft looks over the middle. That means the linebackers need to be ready.
Yeah.
And Trevin, I got one job for you: stop the run.
Yeah.
That's your one job. Don't worry about anything else. Stop the run. Let the rest of these linebackers and everybody else handle the soft pass over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We'll develop your pass coverage skills in another game. This is where we need you to focus on just Travis Etienne because he is that dangerous of a running
Yeah.
back.
And
If they find any type of gap control to where they can run him up the middle, you need to be right there. I
yeah.
need you to channel your inner AJ Klein and shut that down immediately.
Exactly.
Shut down those gaps. I don't know who we're gonna get as a QB spot. Maybe Lathan.
Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. The only
Maybe
thing
Lathan.
the only
Yeah.
thing I will definitely say, if 2022 Trevor Lawrence shows up, we are going to be in for a fight.
Yep. That's
We're
gonna
going
be
to
a
we're
long game.
we're going to be in for a really big fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If they get Travis Etienne going on top of that, we are in trouble.
Yeah. Like, I mean, just to put things into perspective, y'all, don't forget this was once a guy that was down
Who's that tight
20
end? Brandon
that that
Strange.
was down 27 to zip and led his team on one of the biggest comebacks in the recent 2-3 years to win by 1 point in the playoffs, mind you, over the Chargers.
Mm.
So that's why I do not underestimate Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, did he take a hit in stats last year? Yes, but
But that was because he didn't have the weaponry
yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, let's also not forget who Trevor Lawrence is and what he's been able
Mm-hmm.
to do, especially transitioning from college to the NFL. Corey, my bro, you know more than you know way more than me
Oh
in
yeah,
that in
that
that.
dude is terrifying
If
when
there's
he gets on a
anybody
roll.
if there's anybody that can relate 1,000,000%,
He's
that's you.
terrifying.
So yeah, like if
That's
2022
not.
Trevor Lawrence shows up, we're in for a fight.
That's not a quarterback I want to face today on Sunday. No.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. Eventually, Jacksonville will put all the pieces together, but will that happen before Trevor is kicked out of Jacksonville? You know,
right.
because he's got maybe one more year left on that rookie contract, and then um,
Not to mention, folks want to talk about Cam Newton. Don't forget, Trevor is 6'6", 220 pounds. That ain't no small dude.
I have a suggestion actually. I
What you
have a
got?
suggestion. We run the West Coast slash RPO, right?
I believe that's where Dave Canales realm is around that, if I remember correctly.
Now, Andy Dalton is going to be retiring soon.
Yeah, I could see
Here's
it.
my suggestion. Trevor Lawrence will be a backup quarterback because nobody's going to trust him to be a starter after he gets pushed out of Jacksonville. Everybody's going to think this dude is washed up. We're going to get him for cheap as a backup quarterback. We'll get our third string quarterback and then we'll roll, you know, because he's going to have weapon in Carolina, and we've already got Hunter Renfro. You put both of them together, woo,
Familiar faces.
oh yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, but Hunter Renfro was the one that got the national championship catch against Alabama. And
Yes.
guess who threw it?
Ah, Trevor Lawrence. There you go.
Mm-hmm. 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 See, I might want to pay attention to this because if we can get him for cheap, I would really like to as a backup quarterback if he's willing to take that back seat to Bryce Young for a little bit. And if we have trouble with Bryce Young, we know who to call.
I see. I
You
see.
know,
I see what you're bringing. Okay.
I think there's something there, man. I really think there's something there. And this is not Clemson bias in this, okay? This
Hmm.
is to build the best 53-man roster possible.
And you gotta
Panthers
have
50,
and you gotta have depth.
correct. This is purely based on his talents, okay? And who he is as a person.
Hmm.
Um, and speaking of people that are from Clemson, Hunter Renfro, let's talk about him briefly, real quick, because
Yes.
this dude chose us. He chose us. Think about that, folks. Out of all these other teams that have been giving him phone calls, he chose us. That's loyalty right there.
Yeah, he definitely gave off the Carolina or bust vibes.
That's the type of energy we need out of these players, bro. I've been waiting a long time for this because now these players are starting to see what Dave Canales is trying to create and Dan is trying to create. And they're saying, I want a part of this. I want in on this. I'm going to buy in. It's Carolina or bust because I see something here. You know, there's a lot of players out there that are willing to jump on that developmental train because once they see it rolling,
Hmm.
because they know eventually they're going to get paid or they're going to get themselves a ring somewhere down that line if that train keeps rolling down the tracks. So, the agents recognize this too.
Hmm.
So it's important to note that uh, The phone calls he was getting was from his agents. Um, Hunter. I mean, because Dan has already done the groundwork. He was already like, yeah, I want Hunter. 100% we want Hunter. Dave was on board too. They're just like, no, no, we're not settling for anything less. Like, if you want to be here, then come on. We'll
Yep.
sign you today. Today. Like, there's no question about it. Because this dude was making plays. He was creating positive buzz all over Twitter. I mean, it was just everything that we wanted
Yeah.
with this franchise. And that's what you get when you bring in a Clemson player from a national championship team. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is why we need to go after these types of players. And, we've been signing people from Bama. We've been signing people from Ohio State. You know, championship teams, man. You know, this is what
Right.
it is.
Oh yeah.
So a Clemson wide receiver will bring you good footwork. He'll bring you good hands. He'll bring you good wingspan. He'll bring you good route running. These are the talents and traits that Clemson wide receivers bring in general.
And that's
So,
why we have them.
but it's the loyalty part of it I want to talk about because finally these players want to be a part of Carolina. How long has it been since you could say that players wanted to actually be here and not just grab a bag of money? They're not worried about the money this time. Hunter didn't care about the bag. He could have gone anywhere and got a bag of money. But he chose here.
Yeah. That,
Why? Because of Dan, Dave, and this culture that we have created in Carolina. It's different, man. It's a different vibe. It's a different energy. It's drawing them in, man. And I love it. God, I love it. Trayvon Morig wanted to be here. You know, you talk about who else did we get out of free agency that wants to be here, man? It's beautiful.
I believe Tershawn Wharton.
Yeah, I mean, like, these guys want to come here, man.
Yeah.
They see what we're building. It's not about contracts. It's not about money. When Frankie left, it wasn't about money. It was about the fact that we knew that defense was sour.
Yes.
And
That's a good
Frankie was
point.
like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to make a wave and say, oh, it's the defensive coordinator. But yeah, it was definitely the defensive coordinator. He saw a defensive coordinator he wanted to play for, so he said, okay, I'm jumping ship. You can write me as big of a check as you want. I'm playing here.
Adam.
Again, like, it's not about money in Carolina anymore. And people are starting to realize this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
now it's going on a positive train the way we want it to go. So that's what's so big about Hunter Renfro signing. It's not the fact that he was a Clemson Tiger. It's not the fact that he was a national champion. It's not this, that, or the third about Clemson bias. It's about what we got
Yeah.
in him.
Not to mention, Renfro had mentioned how Dan and Dave blew up his phone. Like I think he said he had like 12 missed calls that day.
Yes,
It was
that's how desperately we wanted this dude back.
it must
Oh
have
man, that does my heart good.
it must have literally be like so when Coker went down, it was like Dan was like, get
Immediately
Hunter
on the
on
phone.
on the phone ASAP.
Yeah,
Don't take no lunch break. Don't take no water
right.
break. Get Renfro on the phone right now.
That was so beautiful to see that. I love it. I love it, dude.
And it's like the crazy thing about it I can understand that there may have been some uncertainty, which could have led to,
Mm,
him not making the original 53. But the fact
right,
that they came back to him, and it's like, dude, how are you feeling? You still want to do this? All right, let's go.
right, right.
They
And I
did.
think the initial hang up was the fact that we were worried about his injury,
Yeah,
history, and can he contribute for an entire season?
yeah,
That's what Hunter was trying to figure out. It wasn't the management, it was Hunter.
yeah. And then what did they do? Bam, depth chart, starting slot.
Just like that.
Just like that. Didn't even think twice, just bam.
You will not regret this, Dan and Dave. You will not regret this. You didn't regret it the entire training camp, did you? Or preseason. And you're not going to regret it now. There's people saying, oh, as soon as Coker's back, Hunter Renfro's gone. I don't know about that. I don't
Mm,
know about that.
here's the thing. If you get even some shade of 2020 run Hunter Renfro, no, we're not letting him go. No.
Right.
Ain't
Right.
ain't
He
no
is
freaking
way
way.
too talented for that. We
Ain't
cannot let that type of talent go.
yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way.
That
Special
would be a bigger mistake than Scott Fitterer's mix-ups.
yeah, especially if he ends up, as a lot of folks are saying, him turning into a safety blanket for Bryce. Oh heck no, 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 no! They're not letting him go.
Yeah,
Ain't no freaking way.
you already know. I got my Tim Renfro jersey sitting by.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for game day, man. Here you go.
not not to
Here you go, baby.
not to mention, like, this dude is hungry to play. He's hungry. He's
Yes,
hungry to
sir.
play. Like, not to
That's the type of
mention,
players we need.
not to mention, let's all keep something in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, could one classify Hunter Renfro as a star wide receiver? Probably not.
Right.
But let's not forget, this dude only what, 3 years ago
Mm-hmm.
was a Pro Bowler. Was a Pro
Facts.
Bowler. Not to mention,
Facts.
not to mention, the dude had over 103 catches. 103 catches. 103. Not to
Mm-hmm.
mention, average 10-point yards a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got somebody that can catch like that and has been able to put up the numbers like that, if we get even a trace of that out of him, that that is going to push the agenda to keep Renfro as our veteran wide receiver. And honestly, okay, sure, he's 5'10. So what?
Exactly. Steve Smith was small for his size, and look what he did.
Yeah. Not to mention, this dude, he wasn't even the best wide receiver with Las Vegas, and he made a freaking Pro Bowl.
Right.
So, like,
He has 10, 20 plus yard catches during that year, too. 10.
yeah. And it's like,
I'm not even looking at his yak yet. 1,038 yards off of 103 catches, 9 touchdowns that year. 9.
yeah.
That's right, folks. 9. This dude can be whatever you want him to be. He could be a slot receiver. He could be a medium route runner. He could be a short route runner. He could be a deep route runner. Whatever you need him to be. Hunter Renfro is that. He is a jack of all trades. Put him out there, and you will not regret it.
Not
He
not
will do work for you.
Not to mention, you got some folks getting all like up in a bunch about this. The dude's only 29. He's
Exactly.
only 29. Like,
Yes, I see the drop off in yardage, in 22 and 2023. But I mean, if you really put it into perspective, this dude can be that player again. You got to give him the right environment. You got to give him the right staff. You got to give him the right playbook, the right system to play in. We have checked every single box off that he needs.
yeah.
This dude is going to ball. Period.
Not to mention,
I don't care what anybody says. He is going to ball.
all I know is 103 catches in a season for him. Like, come on
It is
now.
insane.
Like,
Not even T. Higgins has that many in one season.
not to mention, Hunter was never deemed a star wide receiver. Just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
I mean,
Not to
that's probably up in the top 5 that year, right?
uh 2021. Actually, you know what? Let's find out. Let's
Yeah, let's
find
find
out.
out. His average per play is 10.7 for his whole career. And that's every year consistently.
Mhm.
Every time this man catches the ball, he averages 10 yards. So you put him in slot, he's going to get 7 to 8 easily.
Right. Catches. Come on. Catches. Here we go. Receptions. Look at that. Hunter Renfro was top 10. He was number 10.
There it is.
He was
There it is.
he was
I said
he
top
was
5. I
top
wasn't that
10.
far off.
That's still
That's crazy.
good. That's still good. So check this out. He had more than Chris Godwin. Had more than DJ Moore. Had more than Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brandon Cooks, Marquise Brown, Jamar Chase, CD Lamb,
Mm-hmm.
Terry McLaurin. These are star wide receivers here. These are star
These are
wide
big
receivers.
names, y'all.
Y'all keep that in mind. Jamar Chase, CD Lamb, Terry McLaurin. These are star receivers. DK Metcalf,
Right.
Mike
Right.
Evans.
Oh my goodness.
You named one. T Higgins.
T. Higgins. He had more than T. Higgins. I said it before you even looked it up.
Not to mention, played in 17 games that season, only started in 9.
He did that in 9 games, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine what he could do in a full season. That's terrifying. Oh my God. And he's with us.
And the crazy thing about it, he only had
He
five
chose us.
he only had 5 catches less than Justin Jefferson.
Wow.
And Justin Jefferson was ranked 4th. Ranked 4th. Listen, I'm not saying that Hunter Renfro is a star wide receiver or will ever be one, but you can't ignore and be blind to a performance like that and to what capabilities this dude can pull off. Otherwise, why would
That's
he
what he's
why
capable of.
otherwise why would he be with us even after a year off? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Dude is terrifying, man. It's just insane.
Yeah.
That's what he's capable of. And he's doing that with us.
Yeah. And he chose us.
All these other phone calls. He said, nope, I don't want that.
Now
I
I
want
get
Carolina.
now I get it. Yes, I get it. He's a South Carolina native over there in Myrtle Beach. I get it.
Yeah.
But still, like, because folks got to remember he
The
only
talent that we're talking about here.
yeah, and he only took a year off. Only a year off.
Mm.
And right back on there. Was convinced. Nah, don't retire. You're not done. Don't retire. You're
No,
not done.
no, no. God had other plans for this dude, man.
And the crazy thing about this, my bro, I remember we had talked about this like at least a season or two ago. It was actually last season because
Yeah,
we may not have known about the health issue, but
right.
we had discovered that he was a free agent and whatnot, and that nobody, you know, looked to pick him up.
Nobody was paying attention to this dude. Nobody. Numbers like that? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I've got the numbers up on my screen right now. With numbers like that, nobody was to take a chance on that?
because I
Excuse
remember
me?
we
What
were
is this league?
because I remember we were going through the list and we came across Hunter Renfro and was like, wait, Renfro's available? What?
Nobody's taking a chance on Agnew either. Agnew's a hidden gem
Yeah.
since we're talking about the Jacksonville game.
T Green, Ernest Capu, welcome to the stream. T Green says, keep pounding 23-20 Panthers. Ernest says 33-14 Panthers.
Mm, I'm going to say 20s range. We've been struggling to get past 20s range. But
hmm
defensively, that's going to be the question. It's going to be closer than people think it is. Cameron Games YouTube says go Panthers.
Nice.
Sorry it took me so long to get to that message, but yeah, when we get talking and getting into the zone, man, sometimes I'll miss some of these messages and read them later. But rest assured, I will get to them.
And and don't get me wrong. I know there may have been quite a scare when Renfro had the hammy, had the
Right,
hamstring, but
right.
I mean the
Dude's
dude.
got almost 3,000 yards in 5 years.
Yeah.
Good God,
Not to
that's
mention,
NFL numbers, folks.
not to
That's not
mention,
college numbers.
apparently I didn't realize, but he's actually a two-time college football national champion.
That's correct. He was with both teams.
Oh shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, two-time national champion, which makes me even more excited to have a guy like that. You know, you you take the Clemson bias out of it. You give me any player that's a two-time national championship winner and they've got stats like this in the NFL, give them to me right away. Let's go. Give them in the signing room. I want them if there's a need.
And apparently, I just happened to come across his background. He had all sorts of scholarships for football and baseball through like App State, Garner Webb, Wofford. He's like, nah, I want Clemson.
Dabo went after him hard,
Oh, for real?
and he actually walked on as a red shirt freshman and had to earn his way up the ladder. So he kind of felt like that was the same situation here in Carolina too during training camp. He was interviewed as saying that, and Dabo actually came to the training camp to talk to him and watch him, you know, as
Mm-hmm.
well as to talk to Dave Canales and give advice, you know, which made me so happy, you know, to see it, even just Dabo just being like, yeah, it's old habits. I got to coach him a little bit, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
But they said that it was like being at Clemson again. It felt welcoming. It felt right. It felt like I was going up the ladder again, trying to work my way up again. And it made him hungry. It made him competitive. And I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. You start him out at the bottom rung and you push him up, and he'll rise. Iron
Mhm.
sharpens iron in training camp, to use a Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah.
But the best players that we have ever had have been forged in fire,
There we go.
whether it be in games, whether it be in preseason, whether it be in training camp. They have been forged in fire, and they've earned their way up
There we go.
to where they were. So this is what I'm looking for, man. This is that spark, and it's infectious throughout the entire locker room.
Indeed. Indeed. Um. So I guess I mean when it comes down to the main points with this game, like I said, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
You're gonna move it, yeah.
Um, I definitely I really hope to see Carolina's offense get off to a hot start. Get Bryce going. I mean, this is going to be big for Bryce. He has never won a NFL season opener. Time to fix that. This Sunday, we fix that.
Mm.
Um, I want the defense to be aggressive and really take the challenge to the O line of the Jaguars. Um, Mike Jack, JC, need them to be on point. Need the pass rush to be on point. Looking forward to the 1-2 punch of Rico Dowdle, Chuba Hubbard, and I'm excited. I'm excited to really see Carolina put everything together and really hopefully get off to a hot start. So I am going to say, hopefully, if all goes well, I'm going to say 21-14 Panthers.
I think I can get on board with that. I'll say uh 24 to 17. And
Okay.
that's a bold statement right there because I am expecting Jacksonville to somehow put up a field goal, last minute. But,
Mm-hmm.
we should have an advantage if we come out striking early. Relax and Talk Sports says Bryce Young is 1-16 in away games.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
That that is
yeah,
true.
yeah.
And this is the season to fix that. And
You got to give him opportunities to fix that record. Otherwise, it's going to stay where it is. You can't just complain about that record and say, oh, he's 1-16, and you never give him a chance to do anything about it. And that's what I was complaining about was Steve Wilkes back then because he had a terrible coaching record. And everybody's like, oh, his coaching record is this, his coaching record is that. Yet you never give him a chance to improve on that record.
mm.
You know, for an entire season, build up his own team, build up his own off season, let him have a whole off season to do what he wants to do. No other team was willing to do that. We weren't even willing to do that. We almost were. But the thing is, Tepper was like, nah, we're gonna. I'm not even gonna go into all that because that's that Rooney Rule nonsense. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But the thing is, if you don't give Bryce a chance to fix that record, then it's gonna stay that way forever.
Not to mention
And
that,
people are gonna make fun of him and throw him under the bus and give him smoke,
yeah.
for the next
Not
20 years.
not to mention we have to also keep in mind, some of those games that we lost were not on Bryce. Let's keep it real.
That's correct.
Especially considering last season with how trash the defense was. Yeah, some of those losses were not on Bryce. Let's just keep it real.
Evero Gyro is under a microscope now.
Yeah.
That dude is on fire job security wise. You better shape up or ship out, Evero, because honestly, this year I'm done playing games. We're trying to win a division title.
Yeah, and you already know how I feel. He better be on point this season, or else he's gone, and I don't want to see the 3-4 again. Period.
Ever, ever, period. I'm with you on that one. I'm 100% on board with that because the Jets even abandoned the 3-4. They were running with that for 25 plus years, and even they said, "Nah, this ain't it."
Right. I
And the
mean,
Jets still haven't fixed their defense, but it's still better than it used to be.
you
But
look at
this is where we got Frankie Louvu from and a couple of these other players that were really good.
and we got to look at it like this. Historically, 3-4 has never worked for Carolina.
No, it never has. We were a 4-3 defense all the way. And we prided ourselves on good defense as a franchise throughout the years.
Yeah.
That was our staple. That's who we were. We were also a rushing team,
Yeah.
you know. So I want to get back to that. But I want to also implement what we're doing with the West Coast RPO on top of that.
Hmm.
So I want that tradition back, but I want the new tradition to overlap.
Yes. Yes.
Does that make sense to everybody in chat? Because this is what we're trying to do. We're
Right.
trying to win a division title now. The wins matter now.
Yeah.
The
This is where
first
it
year,
counts.
it's developmental. First year, we can overlook a 5 and whatever record. It's not about the wins and losses that year. It's about developing and building this team up, building a cornerstone in the offseason
Yes.
with that draft pick, or set of draft picks and free agency money. Now, the second year, this is where that developmental is already in,
Hmm.
that system is in place, the formula is set. Now it's mechanics. Now you got to settle in. You got to get your mechanics working. You got to get your footwork working. You got to get your hands working. You got to get your body control in place. And make as few mistakes as possible throughout the year. I know it's not. I know that's a tall order ask, but this team can do it. We are sitting on the cusp of success, and it really begins with that hard work and grind that it takes to get there. With years like this year right here,
Hmm.
you're not making a major playoff push. You're not going to the Super Bowl. You're not getting an NFC championship, but you can get to the playoffs. Here's what we can do. That's what Dave Canales is all about, is what we can do.
Hmm.
Not what we can't do. What can we do? This year we have the talent to where we can put ourselves in a conversation for the playoffs. We can try our very, very best or come dangerously close to taking this division back.
Hmm.
We can get 8 or 9 wins. There's a lot of factors going on, you know, and a lot of things that can get us there or break us.
Hmm.
So realistically, it's a matter of what we want. How much do we want it? What are we trying to do? And how determined we are to get it as a team.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around at the rest of the division. This is a weak division. We're sitting at 8 or 9 wins to win the division every year. It really hasn't changed that much.
Right.
folks. It has not changed. It has been a competitive division. Just because you don't see Drew Brees or Matt Ryan or any of these legendary players in here anymore, that's a window of an opportunity for us to strike.
Gotta make it
Now is
count.
the perfect time to strike. And we were passive last year, and that's for a reason. Because we were waiting to see what other teams would do too. You knew that, Falcons got Penix. Okay, cool. They're settling in with Penix. That's going to take a year or two. You got the Saints. Who did they get? They got somebody halfway decent, but it's not enough. You look at the Bucks. They lost Tom Brady. Who do they have now? They lost Baker Mayfield. Who's in there now? That's a transitional period for them.
Right.
If Bryce can light up that scoreboard, he can become the number one wide quarterback in the NFC South. There will be no doubt. It will be him by a wide gap. You know,
Yes,
does he
absolutely.
struggle? Absolutely. Does he have his problems? Yes. But will he be the number one quarterback in the NFC South? If he balls out, yes. So, you know, everybody that wants to throw smoke at Bryce and throw him under the bus and act like he ain't going to do nothing this year, wait your turn. Because Bryce is about to show you this is what I can do. You know, I'm tired of all the nonsense. I'm tired of all the BS. I'm tired of everybody talking smack about me. I want to succeed if I'm Bryce.
Right.
I've been given everything I need. An offensive line, a 2,000-yard rushers, a solid tight end room. I'm not going to say great. I'm going to say a solid tight end room.
Hmm.
There's always room for improvement there.
Absolutely.
You know, we're not quite to the great level yet. You want a great level, go talk to freaking Zach Ertz or um or Gronk about that. Okay, those were the great tight ends. Greg Olson, you know, which by the way, you have the ability to gain wisdom from Greg Olson. Everybody in that tight end, take advantage of that.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, just like everybody has the advantage of Luke right now. You will not always have these players, guys. You will not always have these guys. They will turn great. They will get old. And they will step away from football. So take advantage of it while you have it.
Exactly.
I beg you to. Because there will not be another Greg Olson. There will not be another Thomas Davis. There will not be another Luke Kuechly. Use their knowledge. I beg you. You know,
Agreed.
and Trevin Wallace is in an excellent spot where he can do that. I expect this dude to be the next AJ Klein. And for those that don't know who AJ Klein was, he studied directly under Luke Kuechly in 2015. What happened to him when he left the Carolina Panthers? He became a middle linebacker for the New Orleans Saints.
Yes, he did.
Starting middle linebacker. That dude was ready to lead that defense after 2 or 3 years of development under Luke Kuechly. Film study, knowledge, discipline, skills, and consistency. AJ Klein had all of it.
Yep.
He was ready. And that's what I want out of Trevor Wallace because you are getting the benefit of being able to study the film. You are getting the benefit of being able to watch him on tape back in the day. You've got the benefit of studying and just getting into the brain of a legend. And I'm just so excited for you, Trevor, because this is such a humongous opportunity for you. I would love to see you blossom into the next leader on this defense. I want that for you so bad, dude, because you're ready. You're ready to take those steps. And I've seen the potential, and I'm so excited.
Keeping it.
I watched some of these players, and I could read them. And I immediately read AJ Klein out of Trevin Walls, uh, Trevin, when I first saw it in the Pacers training camp. I immediately read that. And I was like, holy crap. This dude's going to ball out.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till he gets the advantages that he has now. This year is going to be a year for him. I'm telling you. It's going to be his coming out party.
It's gonna be
Y'all wait and see what I'm telling you.
keep an eye on. Um. So as usual, it's time to give our predictions across the league. Now, I know it's still going,
Yes.
but we still got to do it because the game's not over. So let's go ahead and jump into this before it gets too crazy because it's just now
Right.
the third quarter.
Before I see the score, I'm going to go ahead and predict tonight. I
Yeah.
have not seen the score yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. I won't spoil anything. Um,
Right.
Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm picking the Eagles.
Um, I'm actually picking Dallas considering what happened at the beginning. So, yeah.
Well, they did lose Micah Parsons in that trade,
That is true. That is true.
and Philly's going to take full advantage of that tonight
Yeah. That's a good
if they
point.
aren't already so far.
Um, so we actually have our first international game tomorrow. In Brazil, Chiefs
Ooh,
Chiefs versus Chargers.
man, is that going to be on
It's gonna be
to
on.
where we could watch that?
It's actually gonna be on YouTube.
Oh, snap! Ooh, y'all already know. Y'all already know. We might react to that.
So, just a
I
heads
won't
up.
be able to. I won't be able to show it on the screen, but we'll be able to react to the plays of it. Would y'all be down for that?
Um, wait. Oh, they mean 9 p.m. like our time or their time? Cause I'm a
It's
possible.
showing 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, I might possibly be around for that. I might possibly be around for that.
Yeah, if you are, that's cool. If you aren't, then that's cool too. You know, it's fine. You know,
I'm
people come and go as they can.
I'm gonna have to go with Kansas City. I think they open up with a victory.
Okay, this is going to be a weird one for me because if you look at Kansas City last year,
Hmm.
um,
Oh, and shout out to Jay Uso 415. Welcome to the stream. Okay, continue.
I'm going to show on stream kind of the scores from last year because this is kind of important because I noticed a pattern last year. They would kind of let teams hang around for a little bit, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah. Hmm.
And I think that's not a good illustration. It's not the Baltimore game. It's well, let's look at maybe the Denver game. Let me see. Let me see if that shows up in the box score there. Because there was a certain quarter of the game that they just were not doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, they were struggling in that second half and somehow magically in the fourth quarter they would get just enough points to win. It's like they were not putting the foot on the gas the entire year. You could kind of sense it when you were watching some of these games, even the game against us. We
Mm-hmm.
forced them to put the foot on the gas, and that's what I was very, very pleased about during that game
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, if you force Kansas City to come out guns ablaze,
Uh-huh.
they will do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you've got to, and if you play 4 whole quarters of clean, good football against Kansas City, it will force them to play to their potential. Where we might have a shot if they play lazy like they've been playing all year long. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We had a shot at winning that game. And I said it right out of the gate, during the previous stream too. You remember it.
Yes.
I noticed that pattern going throughout the entire year. Pat Mahomes only threw for 266 yards that game against Denver,
Yeah.
and they won 16-14.
Right.
This is at the time this was uh, a 5-4 Denver team,
Mm-hmm.
and they were being lazy with a 5-4 Denver team. Come on, guys. This had opportunity screaming at us to try to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was screaming at us. You know, we almost gave them their second loss of the year. You take a look at the game we played against them. We forced them to put up that last minute field goal in the fourth quarter. They came out guns ablaze. They put 20 points on us in the first half.
Right.
No other team forced them to do that
This is true.
up to that point. And as you can see, 269 yards from Pat Mahomes, 263 from Bryce Young. Like he played his butt off that game. Bryce did.
Yeah.
You know, Chuba 58 rushing yards, Kareem Hunt 68. David Moore 81. You know, and J.C. Jewell had 9 tackles in that game. I mean, we played a heck of a game against these guys. So, which Kansas City are we getting? Are we getting the lazy Kansas City game where they squeak by and get the win? Or are we getting the Kansas City game that is going to go guns ablaze because they got Juju and Hardman back?
Oh yeah. Good. Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
that's
Okay.
where I was going with that because when they had Juju and Hardman, these two guys were instrumental working together to put up points. They were getting 30 points, 35 points a game. But when you have Juju by himself somewhere else, on another team, and Hardman somewhere else too,
Mm-hmm.
separated, Juju's below average without his counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
You put them both together, that's a dangerous duo because one of them's going to get guarded, the other one's not.
Right.
And therefore, and I think we got that same dynamic with Axel and T Mac right now. Except neither one of these wide receivers are the level of Juju.
Right.
They're both the same level of talent, big time talent. So, um, I will say KC wins that game, but by how much? That's the question.
Mm. Yeah. I'm with you there. KC for the win. But yeah, they're in Brazil for this game. So, Corinthians Arena in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So, nice.
Yeah,
And that's tomorrow.
very interesting.
Okay, Sunday games. All right. Already our first NFC South showdown. Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
Um, Tampa's got more firepower.
I have to
Penix
agree.
is the better quarterback.
Yeah, I have to. I have to agree. I'm gonna have to say Tampa Bay.
I'll say Tampa as well. I think it's really going to come down to who makes the bigger plays
Yeah.
at the right times.
Hmm. Okay. Ooh. Cincinnati at Cleveland.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. Agree. Especially they're getting a healthy Cincinnati team back. Joe Burrow. Woo.
There's a reason I drafted Joe Burrow and T. Higgins.
Yeah. That and Jamar Chase, who, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, he got paid. I mean,
Yes, he did.
he got his aid. So yeah, definitely Cincy.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
oh Lord. Uh, Miami at Indianapolis.
Here's the thing Miami does not do well against playoff teams, but Indianapolis is not a playoff team.
Right.
I've been heavily looking at the Colts as of lately, in the past 2 weeks. They put Daniel Jones as a starter.
Yeah.
They're about to give up on AR, and rightfully so. They have not had a solid starting quarterback since Andrew Luck.
I will say this: they have upgraded on weapons. I mean, with Jonathan Taylor, they got Josh
Mm-hmm.
Downs, they
Mm-hmm.
got Michael Pittman Jr.
Mm-hmm.
They still got Drew Ogletree. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they did kind of upgrade on weapons. Not to mention, Indianapolis has been known for a pretty decent O line. I mean, I know it's kind of taken the hit. I mean, just
It's been trash last year.
yeah. I mean, just
It
just
was trash,
just
and
ask
they haven't
Anthony
done
Richardson.
anything to improve it.
Yeah, just ask Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Um, um, I just and they did a little something. So I mean, they got Xavier Howard on at
Mm-hmm.
cornerback. They made a couple of I just I just wonder if it's enough to really do any damage.
Mm-hmm.
But they do open up at home against Miami, so
I got Indy on that one. I mean Miami,
mm, mm,
1,000% Miami, because this is going to be one of those games that Miami can win on their schedule.
yeah, you know what? After looking at
This is
yeah,
not a playoff team.
yeah, I gotta go Miami. Like a part of me wanted to kind of have a speck of hope that maybe Indy pulls it off, but nah. Now, this next one, this is gonna be a tough one to call. Las Vegas at New England.
Raiders. I'm not hesitating on that one because the Raiders still have some talent, and you know the Patriots just don't have enough to do anything. They're struggling right now. They're sitting on what, $46.6 million, and they're not spending it in their cap.
And that's what's
With all
crazy
of these
about it.
free agents out there, why on earth not? Why on earth are you keeping that cap room where it is? It makes no sense to me.
So The only reason why I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards them is the additions that they've gotten on offense and such. I mean,
Mm,
they
mm,
got Mac Hollins, they got Stephon Diggs.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the thing is the quarterback situation. That's uh
Mm,
and then okay,
yeah,
let me look at Las Vegas.
I like I like Drake May. I think the Patriots do have something going with Drake May.
Yeah.
Um,
Then Las Vegas took a hit because Amari Cooper announced that he's retiring.
cor- correct, yeah. Guess who else is sitting on the top five of cap room? The Raiders, 26 million. So you got Geno Smith, um, Daniel Carlson. The Raiders actually have Jeremy Chin.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did get Jeremy Chin.
Yep. But none of these teams have figured out what to do with him. Mayo. They have Ian Thomas. Interesting. Uh, One name that would surprise people that is Jack Beck,
Right. Let's see.
and
How did Las Vegas do last year? They finished 4-13,
they got Charles Grant as well.
and then New England finished four. Oh, they both finished 4-13 last year.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Jesus.
The Raiders were awful.
Dude, this really could go either way. Like,
Um, they have DeMar Glaze, Zamir White. I mean, the Raiders have some talented players, man.
you know what?
Max Crosby
As
is
much
always a menace.
as much as I normally would not say this, you know what?
Pick it.
I'm gonna just base this on the fact that they're in Foxborough. I'm gonna take a gamble on New England,
Mm,
and that's solely what I'm basing this off of, because it's too close. It's too close.
I like the talent that Las Vegas has. Let me
You
look up Jack Beck's numbers real quick
looks like
from college.
looks like you might be leaning towards Las Vegas.
I am.
I see.
And I want people to understand who Jack Beck is because this dude was an absolute monster in TCU. It His numbers were a clear separation from everybody else.
Hmm.
You're talking about a guy that had 133 catches for 1,869 yards, 13 touchdowns. Two of those years he was with LSU. Two of them when he was with TCU. His last two. You know, you're talking about 1,873 yards from scrimmage. I mean, this is a guy that's really, really talented. 41.5 yards per game. So, do not sleep on Jack Beck when you're talking about the Raiders game. If he finds that field at all, he's going to be a terror for linebackers because he's more of a slot receiver, but he will be a problem. He's on a rookie contract right now for about 5.4 million base salary, 7.5 overall cap space. Um, 2.9 guaranteed. But like I said, do not sleep on him. You've got Demir Glaze, you've got Zamir White, you've got a couple of these guys that will be a problem for New England, especially Max Crosby. Max Crosby is an animal.
Yes, very much so.
You really don't want to deal with Max Crosby. They're going to be doubling him up. So I don't know how that's going to go. We'll see. I'm going Raiders.
You're going Raiders? All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Shout out David Screws. He says, "Hello, gentlemen. Evening. Can't wait for the game on Sunday. Keep pounding." We have the Jaguars in Ohio State, etc. Jennifer Lopez divorce, and so on for the Panthers to go to the Super Bowl theory. Probably won't happen. It's just funny.
I
And the
mean,
last two Super Bowls we appeared in, that theory happened, which is crazy.
that's history. That is history, and I even mentioned it when I started off the stream. So I mean, hey,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
The thing is, like, and this Super Bowl is in San Francisco, isn't
oh, is it?
it? It is it? Let me see, because I thought I saw something about that, and I just want to double check.
Oh, Santa Clara. Okay, yeah. So pretty much Levi's Stadium. Yeah, yeah,
Levi Stadium.
yeah,
That's
yeah. That's San Fran. That's in the Bay Area. So San Fran.
oh man.
So San Fran Santa Clara. So yeah.
We've already had some really bad luck in that stadium, so maybe it's best to wait until the next year to try to get into the Super Bowl, right? But I don't like that stadium to begin with. It had a different energy. I was watching the 2015 documentary on that, and all the players were saying that it was a different vibe
Oh shoot.
rather than just regular football games. It was 50% filled with just people that were just celebrities and stuff like that, you know, and not necessarily fans. It was just people just wanting to look good and attend, look good for the cameras. They know it's a big payday, to support whatever they're doing, so it was that whole mess.
Yeah.
So it was a different energy walking into that stadium that day. And it didn't throw off our vibe at all. But
Mm-hmm.
because we knew what we knew who we were, and we knew what we were doing. But that stadium just it to this day, I don't like it.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
fair.
we played games in San Francisco, and it still gave off that same negative, toxic energy to me. And I'm like, nah, I don't like it.
Oh Lord. I just gotta throw this out here, bro. Miles Sanders just fumbled.
Oh no.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, not our
At
problem.
least he did it for them.
Not our problem.
Right.
Yeah. The Cowboys were driving and yeah, he fumbled. Oh
He doing it for
snap!
them, not us.
Oh, the Eagles just pulled off something incredible. So apparently they ran no huddle.
Mhm.
Now I don't know if this is official. Hold up, or maybe not, because I think they. We'll have to see when it comes back. But yeah, um, Miles fumbled. So, but hey, not our problem.
Right.
Not our problem. Okay, so you're going Las Vegas. I'm going New England. Um, okay, next Arizona at New Orleans.
Okay. let's see. You said New Orleans, right?
Yeah,
New England
yeah.
and okay.
Arizona and
Oh,
New Orleans.
Arizona and New.
Yeah, Arizona
Yeah,
and New
yeah.
Orleans.
Saints,
I'm very
Saints.
I'm very curious to see how the whole quarterback situation goes with the Saints, because with Derek Carr leaving and tiring and whatnot. Arizona, well, I mean, they've been kind of. Well, let me see. How did?
Arizona's favored by 59% on ESPN. You do have Kyler Murray.
And we got to remember they did finish 8-9 last year.
That is
So,
true.
uh, hmm. Well,
And we get him week 2, by the way.
right. Actually, I'm going Arizona. I'm actually going to Arizona.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is about to get really interesting. Pittsburgh at the New York Jets.
That's a real interesting one. Um, Pittsburgh's really been sliding lately.
And
Um,
and of course this is the Jets debut of Justin Fields.
but you got to remember Pittsburgh's got Aaron Rodgers now.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
So if
snap.
Rodgers gets on a roll, man, with some of these wide receivers,
Oh my
he's gonna
god.
cook the Jets.
I totally forgot about that. Oh. Steelers.
I mean, like you break it down a little bit further. The Jets have good corners.
Yep.
They've traditionally had good corners.
Sauce.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner. You go all the way back to what's his name? That was a Pro Bowl corner back then. But
Oh,
they've always had
Darrell
tradition.
Revis. Darrell Revis.
Revis and oh man, I keep forgetting his name. It's been forever since I've heard it. But point being, they've had traditionally good corners, so it's going to be a struggle for Rodgers initially. But once he gets going and he starts burning some of these corners, it's not going to look good on the Jets. He's going to be burning the Jets over the top for a few of these times, and over that soft coverage over the middle.
And also, Jets took a big hit on the O line because remember Elijah Vera
Yep,
Tucker, he's out.
yep, yep.
Um,
Pittsburgh definitely.
so yeah,
Pittsburgh's got a good running game.
I mean the Jets' weapons will be tested, but I just it's hard for me to bet against Pittsburgh. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh as well. Okay. Um, let's see.
David Screws says Thomas Incoom is a player to look out for on the Panthers roster. True, but when you look at the Panthers depth chart, I believe that Caleb Evans is number 4. You've got
Incoom's number was
Corey
called.
Thornton at number 3.
Incoom's number was called quite a bit in the preseason.
He's listed as a linebacker,
Yeah,
third string linebacker.
yeah. He had a lot of action in the preseason.
Yeah, yeah. That's where he's going to be at special teams and just making plays there. Um, you probably won't see him all that much during regular season games. You'll see him in the stat sheet, but that'll be about it until they find a more increased role for
Oh, now they got a
him.
weather. They got a weather delay right now for the game.
Oh wow, and it's close too. I was looking
Yep.
at the score; it's close. Interesting. But yeah, they put Corey Thornton at third, and Caleb Evans at four, Charles Smith away to nickel, and then you got Damari Mathis. So that's what you're doing with the corner situation.
Hmm.
So
Now, let's see.
next game on the roster, let's see.
Okay, this ought to be interesting. Coming off out of the gates, the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders.
Washington. I'll take Washington all day. The Giants just lost Daniel Jones. They're still trying to figure it out at quarterback.
Well, they got Russ. They got Russ.
Mm.
Yeah, they got Russell Wilson and also Jackson
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and also Jackson Dart had an incredible preseason. Um,
Yeah, Dart's going to be a problem. Um,
but
I'm
the Commanders were just in the playoffs recently.
exactly. The Commanders have too many weapons, not to win that game.
I think I
I just,
I think the Giants will put up a fight, but I'm actually going Commanders to get the dub.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but I
I'm
think
on board
I
with that.
think the Giants could put up a fight though.
Mm-hmm.
You're going Commanders as well.
Yep.
Um, okay. Oh, Carolina at Jacksonville. We're both going Carolina. Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh Lord, Tennessee at Denver.
Hmm. I might have to go Denver. Tennessee
Yeah,
has lost everything.
I mean, who does Tennessee even have now? Um,
Name their wide receivers, name their running backs, name anybody on that offense because, like,
uh,
besides Will Levis, like
so they
it's
got.
just so garbage.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Tony Pollard, Van Jefferson, Tyler Lockett, still got Calvin
Okay,
Ridley. Um,
okay, I'll give you the wide receiver core, but who's going to throw to said wide receiver core?
the only two quarterbacks they have listed are
Ah,
Brandon Allen and Cam Ward.
no, no,
I,
no. This team's going to be trash.
so I assume Cam Ward is yeah, Cam
That's the
Ward
best you
is
got, Tennessee. Come on.
yeah, so they're going right into the fire. Cam Ward, their starter. Hmm. Hmm.
Let me say this: you had all off season. You had how much money to pump into uh getting a decent quarterback, and that's the best you can come up with. You have $19.9 million. You didn't spend it on a quarterback.
Dang, they got some of our old players. They got Hecker, Xavier Woods, and Shy Tuttle.
Yeah, they're taking our trash, man. They're taking our trash.
Oof. Yeah.
And if any of those players can't make it on the Titans, you ain't making it anywhere else. Same with the Browns.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Denver. Denver.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go Denver.
They ain't scoring points. Tennessee ain't scoring points. How the heck does your GM is awful? How do you lose Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins
Yeah. Yeah. The
and still
moment
not sign a quarterback?
they let go
Like
of
your
Derrick
GM is
Henry,
terrible.
the moment they let go of Derrick Henry, it's like, whoo.
You want to
Yeah.
start fixing Tennessee? Fire the GM immediately.
Yeah. Um. Oh, this is an intriguing one. San Francisco at Seattle.
That's a tough one for me. Both of them have a lot of talent and are both very dangerous teams at times.
Yeah.
In particular, San Francisco.
So
Um,
there's a lot of factors with this. I mean, a battle of
yeah,
these teams, and the fact that it's in Seattle, and we all know Seattle, tough place to play.
correct. If this was in San Francisco, I would give favorability to San Francisco. But since this is in Seattle, that balances out the home crowd advantage that San Fran would have had.
Right.
Um, Slightly in favor of Seattle. Um,
Hmm.
Talent wise, I mean, both of them have a lot of very talented teams over the years, and it just
Right.
hasn't calmed down at all. You got Christian McCaffrey who has a calf injury. He's questionable. You got Gross Matos, knee injury, questionable.
Brandon Ayuk is out. He's on IR.
Yep, yep. Bradford's questionable, the guard. Nuoso, knee injury, questionable. So those are the big names that I see right out of the gate. Uh, Drake Young, the wide receiver, hamstring injury for Seattle. But oh, and Juan Jennings, calf injury. Yeah, that's another big one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the biggest one is CMC. If he plays, he's going to be a problem for Seattle. No question about it.
I'm gonna say that it may be close, but I'm actually gonna go Seattle. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Man, mm, this is a 4 o'clock game too,
Yes.
so that time matters because if you're playing a night game in Seattle, that's a tough day.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sticking with Seattle. Yeah.
Let
Um.
me see this San Fran team here on their depth chart. Don't sleep on Kittle. Kittle's a
Mhm.
beast. Brock Purdy's been playing lights out lately. Oh man, you got Mikael Williams that they just got. YGM, Nick Bosa. I mean, that's a nasty pass rush group. Um, oh boy. Uh, I might have to go Niners here.
You're going Niners. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Niners. Because if CMC plays, that could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, and hopefully healthy.
It's going to come down
Hopefully
to
to
a
be
few key
healthy.
plays and injuries.
Mm.
Really.
Mhm.
That's how even this game is.
Yeah. Good point. Good
Could come
point.
down to a field goal.
Okay. Now it's about to get really interesting. Detroit at Green Bay.
Green Bay's lost some weaponry. Um,
Now, of course, we know uh, Lions were in the playoffs, even though they lost to the Commanders. But
the Lions have
it's the
not lost their
Lions.
potency at all.
Yeah, I mean they did finish 15-2, so
Yeah. And again, you're following the Lions' formula as the Carolina Panthers here. Eventually we're going to get to that point where we get that type of record.
Right.
So keep that in mind, It's coming. Doubt us all you want. It's coming. But
And of course, Green Bay acquired Micah Parsons.
that's correct. So it's going to be a little tougher for them to throw that ball against Green Bay's secondary.
Mm-hmm.
And Micah Parsons can also blitz too.
Right.
He adds a lot of different elements
And
to
of,
that defense.
and of course, we all know how difficult it is to play at Lambeau.
He is a field general out there. He is a Luke Kuechly type. You need to be very, very aware of what this man is capable of doing. Because once he learns that defense, Green Bay's D is about to pop off. Um, that's not going to be the same defense you recognized last year at all. But I don't think it's going to happen in the first game. He's still on that learning curve because that trade just happened recently. I
So,
doubt he learns that playbook in 2 weeks.
so you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble. Green Bay lost both games last season to the Lions. You
Yeah.
know what? You know what? I think they're gonna open up with a victory over the Lions. I'm gonna take that gamble. I'm picking Green Bay.
As a credit to you, I really like Andrew Love over there, or
Oh,
Jordan
Jordan
Love.
Love.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Jordan Love. Yeah.
Jordan Love.
Mhm.
I really love Love, the quarterback Love. I like the wide receivers that they've got. I like the weaponry they've got.
Mhm.
That could be a really challenging one for me. As far as I'm trying to justify picking Green Bay, but I can't do it. I'm trying to, but I can't do it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm looking at the Lions' depth, and it just screams to me Detroit's got more weaponry right
Oh,
now,
oh, they're definitely a stronger team. Yeah, that's without question. They're definitely a stronger team.
and they've had the edge over Green Bay recently in the past 5 or 6 years.
True, true.
I'm going Detroit.
You're going Detroit. Okay. Yeah, Green
Yeah,
Bay.
I just can't justify picking Green Bay on this one. I can't do it. I've tried, but there's just not enough for me.
Yeah, Green Bay is pretty much my upset pick.
Yeah,
Out of the schedule. Um. Okay, this one's interesting as well. Houston at the Los Angeles Rams.
I think people are underestimating the type of talent that the Rams have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's not enough to win them games. So let me.
All I know is you get a healthy Devonte Adams plus a healthy Puka Nakua. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous.
Mm-hmm,
That's gonna be
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
dangerous. Tyler Higbee. Whoo, they still got weapons on
mm.
offense.
Yeah, the Rams are coming back. Houston didn't do too much as far as improving that weaponry room for them. Um,
But the interesting thing is no Ndamukong Suh, no um Darnold or Aaron Donald.
correct.
So
Um, Also, the Rams have Jimmy Garoppolo as their backup quarterback.
true.
Keep that in mind too. So that's a lesser known fact that people aren't paying attention to. So if Stafford goes down, you're still doing Garoppolo. So they're not losing that much talent wise there. So I'm also looking at depth here. Because a lot can happen in a game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And the thing is, Houston, Houston upgraded on defense. I mean, Sheldon Rankins,
first,
Daniel Hunter.
Hamilton.
I don't. This could.
Okay,
This
I'm
could.
just learning this new Rams defense here.
This could turn into a defensive showdown.
It could. Jared Verse is a really dangerous defensive end there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's really stepped up to take over,
Let's see,
especially.
Texans didn't really change a whole lot. You know, they got Nick Chubb, um, Jaden Higgins. I mean, Dalton Schultz. I mean, it's a decent offense, but it's not enough to really get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why I was kind of disappointed it, with Houston is they just did not make any moves
Mm-hmm.
to improve that. They instead went defensive here. You know, you got Henry at linebacker. However you say that last name, I prefer Toto from Wizard of Oz. That's the easiest way I remember how to say that name.
Yeah, it's like Henry Toa Toa, something like that.
Toto, yeah,
Something like that.
something like that. I like Toto. That
You like Toto?
works for me. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I'll just call him Toto. It's fine.
yeah. I'm sure he doesn't mind. It's easier to remember. They got CJ Garner Johnson back there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Alshire. I mean, they've got a few players. Jalen Smith, they just picked up. So who has the better defense? The Rams do. Who has the better offense? The Rams do. But CJ Stroud has been popping off. So, and Nick Chubb has been doing some work too.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Schultz has been a very reliable tight end. So, really, I have to give this one to Houston because of how much success they've had in the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna call a Rams upset. I'm calling a Rams upset. I'm flipping script.
Rams upset. Okay.
Yep, Rams upset.
So
They got a better defense.
I think it's gonna be close, and like I said, I think it's gonna be a defensive battle. But I'm gonna say that the Rams come out on top. I think Houston makes it a great fight. This could be game of the week, but I
Mm-hmm.
think but I
Yep.
think Houston will come up just a little bit short, just a little bit short. So I'm going Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
And then the Sunday nighter, Baltimore at Buffalo.
Baltimore at Buffalo. That's the game of the week for me.
That's the game of the week for you. Okay.
Yeah. That is there's so much talent of both those teams, man. It is just disgusting how much talent both of these teams have. Sorry, my dyslexia kicking
No, you're
in.
fine. You
But
find
yeah.
you find it interesting that both Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins are on the
Oh,
Ravens.
that is wild.
Yeah. It's like, hey, teammates
Titans,
now on a.
what did you do?
It's like, hey, teammates again, but on a different team together.
Bro,
oh,
Tennessee, what did you do? You just
oh
handed
man.
the keys to the kingdom to Baltimore, man. What did you do? They have all the pieces they need now to make a run.
Right.
You just gave them the final keys that they need. And I mean, Buffalo is going to absolutely go 100% too. They're going to be fully healthy. That's going to be a titanic game.
And the showdown, two-time MVP versus one-time MVP. Whew.
Oh my goodness, man. This is going to be an explosive game.
This could
Not
get
only on offense, but defensive as well.
this could get nasty.
Yeah. On both sides of the ball. You look at who has the better defense, I would have to say Buffalo. Who has the better offense? Now that remains to be seen.
Uh,
That remains to be seen, ladies and gentlemen, because what do you want to bet that Derrick Henry is the key influencing factor of this game?
and don't forget, this is a rematch from the divisional round in the playoffs last year, where Buffalo won by 2 points. So, something to
Are
keep
we
in
going to
mind.
see a repeat, or are we going to see a flip flop?
Because after all, I mean, Buffalo came extremely close to making it to the Super Bowl. They came up short to their kryptonite in Kansas City.
Yep.
But Josh Allen's coming off an MVP season.
James Cook is cooking up a stir fry, man. I'm telling you, a running back. That dude is dangerous. You know, you got Joshua Palmer out there. You got Keon Coleman. You got Curtis Samuel. I mean, this is a nasty group.
This is
You
gonna,
know, this is Spencer Brown over there. Spencer Brown, dude.
yeah,
Spencer Brown, our backup running back.
I remember
Spencer
him.
Brown.
Honestly,
And they picked up another former Panther in Sam Franklin Jr.
yes,
Like, Buffalo, y'all, stop this, man.
yeah,
Stop this.
that's probably not going to change for like the next 2 or 3 years. I hate to say it.
God, man. I'm not happy with McDermott right now. Leave our former players alone, dog. Please.
Okay, now you know what? I'm very curious.
Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna count all the former Panther players on this team now. This is getting ridiculous. You got Curtis Samuel, that's one. Keon Coleman, wasn't Keon Coleman on that list too at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two. Oh my God, man.
You know what's really crazy about this?
Van Pran, that's three.
What's crazy about this is Buffalo and Baltimore. They've
Spencer Brown is four.
they kind of been back and forth in the last couple of meetings against each other.
Greg Rousseau, that's five. Uh, let's see.
So, in all honesty, this really could go either
Shaq
way.
Thompson, that's another one.
This
What
really
are we up to? Six now?
something like that. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, six. All right. Let's see. Sam Franklin is seven. Seven. Yeah, seven. Seven former Carolina Panthers on this team. Seven.
Hmm.
Good Lord. Can y'all stop, please?
Yeah,
Like, I just,
that ain't gonna change anytime soon. I can tell you that right now.
and the crazy part, I don't know, there's some people that haven't heard this story, but you know how I've started paying attention to how many people ended up in Buffalo. It was a GMC quiz for a GMC truck,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it was a Panthers quiz. And the question was, how many former Panthers are on the Buffalo team? And we were about to play Buffalo that week.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer was six. I looked at that depth chart. I was like, there's no freaking way. There's no way. That pissed me off so bad, y'all. I oh my god. That's insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's McDermott though. He's got that pull.
I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? Bump it. Buffalo. Josh Allen coming off hot of his MVP. I think he gets off to a great start. Buffalo for the win.
This is in Buffalo, is it not?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, I'm inclined to go with the Bills on this one.
Oh, okay.
Let me see what injuries we got because Isaac's on the IR. Emory Jones is on the IR. Darius Washington's on the pup. And then for the Bills, you got Dwayne Carter's on the IR. Tre'Davious White's questionable with a groin injury. Keon Coleman, groin injury. So, yeah, Buffalo.
Going Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Right on, right on. And
Lamar will put up a fight, though. I'll tell you that.
oh, for sure, for sure.
Both those secondaries better be coming guns ablaze. That's gonna be a game right there.
Yeah.
That's Sunday night, right?
Yeah, Sunday night. And
I'll
then
see if I can react to that or not. We'll see.
and then to cap it off, Monday night. Minnesota at Chicago.
Vikings.
I'm gonna say this. So you're going Vikings. I'm gonna say this. Chicago fans, doesn't matter who you are.
Here we go.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm picking y'all to win this game. I don't want any excuses this season. I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm
Give it
picking
to him,
y'all
Blitz.
I'm picking y'all to win this game. I'm picking y'all to finally show up with the amount of talent that y'all have added over the past 3 years. I'm tired of the excuses, especially when a good number of these fans have crap on Panther fans and on the team. Now, y'all have had our number. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But when it comes to all these other games and whatnot, it's the same excuse. When is it going to end? Is this year the year that it ends? Because honestly, I'm tired of the excuses. Y'all
Yo,
got
Broski Bear, where you at?
y'all got too much good talent on this team
Turn up.
to be having the type of records y'all be having for these past couple of years. I'm keeping it real. And like I said, this is out of love. This is out of good faith, not any harm. But
Right.
Y'all have built up too good of a team over the last couple of years for y'all's record to be what it's been the last couple of years. It makes absolutely no sense to me. And now
Absolutely agree.
and now it's like, you know, issue is O line. Okay, you fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Issue is coaching. Y'all just fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all kept adding on extra with that. Like, no more excuses. Y'all should be good enough to make the playoffs this year. In all honesty, y'all should be able to make the playoffs this year. And if y'all don't, with what y'all have now, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Not to mention, hold up. Who's the Chicago Bears coach? Who's the Chicago Bears head coach? Oh, that's right, Ben Johnson.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses. Y'all got a better coach. You keep improving your team. No more excuses. Like, seriously, y'all should be good enough to make the playoffs this year. Y'all should make the playoffs. Like, seriously, y'all should make the playoffs this year. Like, no excuses. If y'all honestly don't make the playoffs, then honestly something is very wrong with your whole entire organization or whatnot. And I'll have to throw my hands up and be like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because let me run it back. Last year, 5-12. 2023, 7-10. 2022, 3-14. 2021, 6-11. 2020 was when they were last in the playoffs, finished 8-8. Not to mention that was when they had oh my goodness, what was that coach that they ended up letting go afterwards? I forgot what his name.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what his name was. Oh, hold on.
Still garbage. Still garbage.
Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy.
Yep. You haven't been good since Matt Nagy. Dang.
And they. I
Let that
mean,
sink in.
my thing is they gave up on him. I don't know why. Like, I don't remember why, but they gave up on him. But
Oof.
then I look at what y'all have acquired. Especially, I gotta bring it up. Going back to the whole y'all fleecing us with the whole Bryce Young, the trade that led to us, picking up Bryce Young. But what did y'all do with it? Ultimately, how did y'all cap that off? Y'all didn't make the playoffs. Y'all didn't win your division. You still haven't. So it's like, did you really fleece us? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Did you
I'm
really?
gonna go in on a minute
Did you?
once he gets done.
Did you really fleece us? That's all I'm saying. Because at some point, these results from these decisions, they gotta add up. And like I said, I get it. Do they always turn out well? No, unfortunately. But when it comes to how some Bears fans out there have really lit into Carolina, like
Broski.
like come
Broski, where you at, boy?
come on. Like,
I want to give that dude all the smoke right now.
I'm just saying, like, like I said, it's not to bash y'all or anything like
Right.
that, but
It's all out of love.
I look at y'all's team. I look at y'all's team, and I like what y'all have. Y'all got a loaded squad of talent, and
Right.
it's no freaking reason y'all's record should be as bad as it's been since after 2020. Okay,
Facts.
okay. You know what? I'll shed 2 years off. I'll be generous. I'll shed 2 years off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be generous. 2022 and up to now, there is no freaking reason their record should be as bad as it's been.
Let him
Period.
know, Blitz.
Period. And now here it is 2025. Look at what y'all have now. Y'all better make the playoffs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all better make the
Facts.
playoffs. Y'all better make the playoffs. That's all I can say. I'm done. I'm picking the
I'm
Bears to.
fixing to.
I'm
I'm
picking the
about to
Bears to
go in
win.
on the Bears right now because all right. First of all, where the heck is Broski Bear? Because this dude was talking all kinds of smack about how Justin Fields is the next thing since sliced bread last year, all up in our chats. Where is he at? Because you know, with all the love in the world, man, I got to throw some smoke at some people, man. Because come on, man, Justin Fields, where is he at right now? Oh wait, he's not in Chicago anymore because y'all chased him out with your garbage antics. All right. Secondly, oh, they fleeced us. They let, let's let's take a long hard look at that. Okay, did y'all completely forget about Greg Olson, the best tight end next to Gronk in football? Did y'all completely forget? Oh, and by the way, best broadcaster of last year.
Yep.
Not just football player, but best broadcaster of last year. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you fleeced us? No, we fleeced you. I don't want to hear no more about how we got fleeced anymore. Because every time y'all bring that up, I'm gonna bring up Greg Olson. And I'm gonna make y'all look like that, like clowns every time I bring that up. Because that is ridiculous. Oh, but the Bears have so much talent. They're so good. They're so good. We're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna same record as we had last
Yeah.
year.
That's the thing. They
Y'all
do.
sitting on the couch watching the playoffs just like we were.
That's the thing. They do have the talent, and yet, what has it led to?
And I was on Unk's stream earlier today. He was over there hyping up Caleb Williams. And I'm like, here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah, every new quarterback y'all bring in there like it's sliced bread. Y'all think, oh, this dude's gonna save us. This dude's gonna be our savior. Nope. Try again. Because guess what? The Bear's gonna bear. Okay? The Bear's gonna bear. Just like the Panthers gonna panther, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. That's how it's always been. You know? So before y'all want to come in here talking all that junk about how the Bears are going to be a playoff team, blah 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 blah. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Man, please miss me with that garbage. Miss
Yeah.
me with that garbage. Y'all got all these good people. What have y'all done with DJ Moore since we traded him to you? What has this dude done? He has done everything he usually does. He is DJ Moore.
And,
Okay,
and like I said, yeah,
that has not changed.
like I said, y'all beating us. Sure. Is that the best y'all can do? Is beat us?
Right,
Is that
exactly,
it? Like, okay,
exactly.
bravo,
That's
y'all.
not an accomplishment.
Like, okay, y'all beat us.
We were
Y'all.
trashed when that happened.
Yeah. I
That's not an
mean,
accomplishment.
like I said, I give it to them. They had our numbers. They've had our numbers. I didn't think it was supposed to end at that, but I'm
Yeah,
just
and the
saying.
media went crazy they were like, "Oh yeah, the Panthers are the worst team in football." Blah 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 blah. Since we lost to the Bears, y'all acting like the Bears the best thing since Jesus, man. Come on,
I'm just
y'all, come on, man.
I'm just saying
Y'all gotta stop with this.
it's easy to beat up on a team that you normally beat
Ah,
or
man,
may even supposed to beat. It's easy to beat up on that team when you can't get the job done to everybody else. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying.
bro. Even DJ's numbers were still the same. Look at this: 1,364 yards. First year in Chicago in 2023, 8 touchdowns. He had 966 yards, 6 touchdowns. He took a dip because of Justin Fields, but still, same old DJ Moore. He has not changed. He is still a beast.
Hmm.
Did you expect anything less? Did you? Be honest. That's DJ Moore. But what else was the rest of the team doing?
Oh, I also say to
That's what I'm, because
I'll also say to David's point, yes, I have a lot of faith in Jatavion Sanders breaking out.
yeah. I was gonna get to those comments in just a second, but let me finish up with
Yeah,
what I'm talking about with the
yeah,
Bears
yeah. Do you think?
because I'm agreeing with you on the fact that the Bears better make the playoffs because look at this garbage, man. You got all these good players, man. You got Romo dudes, you got DJ Moore, you got DeAndre Swift, you got how much more do you need in order to break out of the Bear stigma? You got Montez Sweat, you got Tremaine Edwards, you got shoot, man. Look at that. Tyreek Stevenson back here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why you cannot succeed. And yet you still lose. Why?
Hmm.
Why? It makes zero sense to me. Because it's Chicago. Because it's Chicago. That's who you are.
Yeah.
Show me a different identity. Show me a different perspective of you because I'm not seeing anything different. Y'all think Connor Caleb is the next thing since sliced bread? Show me. Show me. Don't talk to me about it. Show me. I'm a man of action. Okay? I judge off of action, not words. Anybody can say, "Oh, I'm great. I'm the best. you know." But if their actions don't show it, who are you? You're just another person in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Show me that you are better than what you are claiming that you are. Chicago. Show me that put put actions to words. And the media is gonna fuel this and act like the Bears are blah 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 blah. Okay, here's the funny thing. My buddy Corey Rucker was showing me videos of just everybody going nuts over the Michael Parsons trade, and I saw one in particular of a Bears fan
Mm-hmm.
just going nuts over the Michael Parsons trade, and I'm sitting there just going, how does that affect you? How does that affect you? And the fact that I'm asking that question right there says everything you need to know about the Bears. Because it's just a star player changing teams between teams 1 and 2 in the South in that division.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the Bears at? Last. How does that affect you? It doesn't. Short answer, it doesn't. So if I'm having to give that answer, something needs to change in Chicago. And it needs to change soon for Bears fans.
Right.
Because I want to support y'all, but y'all talk so much trash about our team, yet y'all can't get your own act together in your own kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, How y'all gonna talk trash about us when we are actually showing some progress and success in the past year in development? And we got a new head coach, we got a new GM that knows what he's doing. We got all these players coming in. Show me Chicago where any of these players want to come to Chicago. Show me where they actually are loyal to Chicago. We got Hunter Renfrow wanting to come here. We got Trayvon Moehrig wanting to come here in Carolina. We got all these players wanting to come here and be a part of this rebuild. Show me that, Chicago. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you can't. Because you're so hyped up on Justin Fields, you got tunnel vision. And look where he is now. And you're about to do the same thing to Caleb Williams. You're going to be out of there in 2 years.
Oh,
And
I'm
then
gonna
y'all want to come
I'm
up, scramble for excuses, and blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna tell you
And
right
then you're
now.
going to come in here and attack us because we still haven't made the playoffs yet.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If the same thing happens with Caleb Williams in the next 2 years, I'm gonna laugh.
Me too, because I ain't about to hear all that, man.
Because
Come into my freaking chat with that garbage, I'm going to shut you down in 5 seconds.
Because let's keep it real. It's happened twice already with Chicago. Remember Mitchell Trubisky? Remember Justin Fields? I'm just saying. 2 back-to-back times
Right.
it's happened. So.
Right. Come at me with that garbage in my chat, and I'm going to give you all the smoke.
Not to mention, Mitchell Trubisky.
Much love to you, Bears fans, but if you start talking junk, I'm going to give you smoke.
Not to mention, Mitchell Trubisky was y'all's last Pro Bowl quarterback. I'm just saying. Don't shoot me.
I'm gonna say the last good quarterback too.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all think I'm playing? Come up in here, man, and start talking all that junk, Bears fans. Come on. I invite you to.
I guess overall, what I'm saying is, I'm
gonna give you the business.
Bears, maybe y'all give up on folks too quickly. That's all. Maybe y'all give up on folks too quickly.
Yeah, and it's not like we didn't have a few years of that ourselves, which is fair. We were absolutely dog trash and dumpster fire. We really couldn't even say anything. Yeah. And that's what pissed me off even more is the fact that we couldn't even say anything. We couldn't even justify what we were doing. So it was like, yeah, all these other teams started talking junk, and it was like, there's nothing we can really rebuttal with other than, yeah, Frank and Matt Rule suck.
Yeah.
And Tepper is a joke.
Right. But like I said, Chicago, I'm picking y'all to open up with a victory over Minnesota. I'm picking y'all. So
I'm picking Minnesota. Show me some action, Chicago, or you will keep getting picked against. Period. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing games with y'all no more, man. The last time I picked Chicago, I got burnt. I ain't doing that again. Minnesota still got talent. They got the means, the know-how, and they know what they're doing. Minnesota all the way. Miss me with all the BS, Chicago. Miss me with it.
Yeah. So
telling y'all, come up in my chat with that garbage this year. You gonna get the business.
Oh, y'all heard the man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But
y'all know I ain't afraid to. Tough love.
Yeah. But yeah. Exciting times are upon us. Hopefully starting this Sunday for Carolina. But this has been good. It's good to get back to this. The season's about to start. It's time to really charge in, grab hold, and just hang on for the ride. That's all I can really say. Um, looks like the Eagles and Cowboys are getting ready to start back up. But ready for another year, Corey?
Oh, absolutely. I'm strapping in and ready to go.
All right. Ready for another year. Ready for another year. um, but yeah, this has been good. I'm gonna get ready to close down shop for now, but I will give you the floor. Final thoughts. Go for it.
All right, first of all, I'm gonna go through the chat real quick before I give my final thoughts.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Um,
Go for
David David Screw says, "Great stream, fellas. I hit the like button. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Hit that sub button, man. It's free. Support it. Support your boys. All right. Uh, we out here. Uh, Blitz speaking facts 100% on the Bears. Fields ran to the high mountain and got on a jet.
it. It is what
Dang.
it is. What it
He went
is.
there. He went there.
It is
He
what it
went
is.
there. Yes, sir. Bears didn't fleece us. Facts. Let's not forget media gonna media too. That's a fact too. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, especially ESPN and Sports Illustrated. Yeah, y'all already know I keep calling y'all clowns out. It's clown media, man. It's clown sports media. That's what we calling it now. It's clown sports media.
Yep.
The rest of y'all that are doing your jobs as sports media people, y'all ain't good. That term does not apply to you. It's the people that are clowns. That's who I'm calling that. Bear up, son.
Hey.
Bear up, son.
Yeah. I mean, when are they going to? I don't know. But
My man said, "Bear up, son."
it better be this year. That's all I can say.
You said, "Bear up, son."
They need to.
Dang. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm here. I got your back, Panther Nation.
I'm saying they
That's
better
the comment of the night right there. Bear up, son.
they better adhere to that
Gotta ice
call.
up, son. Bear up, son.
They better adhere to that call. That's all I can say.
God dang. That's cold right there.
It is
Oh
what
my God, man.
it is what it is.
Man,
Mm,
I'm gonna let me say this. Because this team has so much potential to do so many things.
yes.
I have watched this team develop and be special throughout this preseason. I see something special in this group. I see something that I think is unique. And I see this mantra of leave our mark. What let me ask you this, Bliss. What does leave our mark mean to you?
It means make a lasting statement to the point where it will be remembered in a positive way.
That's a great definition right there. That's a great definition. I like that. I like that. To everybody here, it means something different, and I think we have a major opportunity to come out of the gate aggressively.
Right.
You know, I want to I want this team to show everybody that we are not the prey anymore. We are the predator. You know,
Mm-hmm.
for too many years, this team has been run over, trash talked, pushed around, beaten up, put into a corner, and we're done taking the abuse. This team is done taking the abuse. We finally get a favorable schedule. We finally get the pieces we need, the development we need, the coaching we need, the the motivation that we need. And it's finally starting to make sense to me. You know, how hungry these players are when I watched them in training camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it finally made me think, okay, these guys want this. They want it bad. You look at the two fights that we had, you know, in training camp. A lot of people are going to make something out of that and think, you know, it's typical training camp fights, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that reminded me of Cam Newton and Josh Norman. That fight wasn't about, okay, you know, I beat you on this play, I beat you on that play. No, that fight between Cam Newton and Josh Norman was different.
Mm.
It was a different energy, and that's what I felt when I heard about that fight that we had in training camp this year. I was like, that's a different energy. We haven't had that in Carolina training camp for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a good while.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this preseason like, what are we doing? You know, because we scored a total of 23 points in preseason. Is that going to satisfy us? Is that performance going to encourage us to go into the regular season and do something? No.
Yeah.
And I I was looking around and I saw Brad Isaac got put in front of a microphone again. And I'm like, Dad gummit Panthers, what are you thinking?
Dang.
Here we go again. This man turns three questions into 30 minutes of blah, 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 blah. Here's the different coverages. Here's the different situations that can happen. Stop talking. Stop talking, Brad. You answered the question. Stop. it's it's too much. It's too much because you're going to give away the store. There's a reason why you have not been handed a mic and a press conference opportunity. There's a reason.
Yep.
That's the reason. And now we're at a point where I don't want this man touching the playbook at all, unless he is running analytics on it. He is not to call a single play this year. He can run analytics, but I do not want to see him call a single play from that booth. Period. If I see that, I'm gonna get pissed on stream. I'm gonna throw all the smoke at David Dan for letting that happen. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. There is no reason why we should be allowing that to happen. Period. And a gyro.
Oh
A
snap.
gyro, I haven't even gone in on you yet.
Oh
If
snap.
I see you come out there with nickel defense for 3/4 of this game, you getting all the smoke too. Post game, whether we win or not, you getting smoked. Because I ain't letting you get off the hook for that.
Oh snap.
Like we are too good for this. Okay, we have too much talent for this crap. It's bro. It's like watching the Barnum and Bailey circus, man. We
Mm-hmm.
got animals, we got giraffes, we got elephants, we got oh my, you know, on this team, and you
Oh,
can't figure out how to tame these said animals to a point where they are entertaining for the crowd. Come on, you're you're supposed to be ringleaders.
yep.
I'm done with this garbage. We done with this garbage. We left that with Matt Rule and Frank in the last 2 years. Stop this, okay? Stop this. Do not put Brad in front of a mic again. I'm gonna come over there, Batman, slap the heck out of
He'll do it.
him. Like we we're smarter than this, man. We're smarter than this. And if we don't come out there swinging in this game against Jacksonville, if we don't come out there like Mike Tyson on a mission, I'm talking about boom, 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 left hook, left hook, right hook. Come in there swinging, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about getting in a fight to where you get ejected from the game. I'm talking about win the game in the game. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We better come in there swinging because there is zero excuse for us going 0-1 against these Jacksonville Jaguars. Zero excuse. I will not accept excuses. I will not tolerate a L against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We must go 1-0.
Yes.
That was the common theme around everywhere. And I'm saying we will go 1-0. I'm with Unc on this one. We will go 1-0. There's a difference between how you say it. Because when you say we will go 1-0, that means there is no room for excuses. There is no room for for any garbage.
Right.
We will leave our mark and we will go 1-0. So we see all these other teams, that are sitting on the fence, the NFC South, and we're saying this is our turn. This is the beginning of that journey to take that division back.
Yes. Yes,
Do y'all
indeed.
want this division back? Do you want this crown? Because I want it back. Bottom line, that's our goal this year. Period. Top dollar. That's our goal. It is time to take that crown back. It has been away from Carolina for way too long. Way too long. We squeaked by in 18. We squeaked by in 18. To me, that's lazy. That's a lazy crown.
Mm. Uh-oh.
Now, do y'all want to take the crown by laziness, or do you want to earn it and leave your mark on the South? Be remembered in the South. That's what I want. And we got the team that is hungry enough to do it. So are you going to make plays? Or are you just going to kick back and relax and act like it's February football? Are you going to come in there and show all these people, all these haters, all these people that talk all this garbage about us? Are you going to prove them right? Or are you going to say, screw you, we are the Carolina Panthers. We know who we are. We know what we're doing. Because that's what it is.
There we go.
I've heard so much garbage talked about this team in the past 10 years. So much garbage. And I'm sick of it. You know? And I do want to do one more segment, before we finish this up. But I'm I'm gonna finish this little soliloquy with this. Take care of business.
TC,
Get your win.
TCB.
Earn it. Earn it. Earn it. Don't just take it, but earn it. I want these guys to come out passionate and fired up, man. Come out there and win. There's no excuse for us not to. We will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. We will leave our mark, and we will keep pounding.
You know it.
That's my soliloquy. All right, now this last segment is Bill Belichick, and this is where I'm gonna steal a page out of C3's book.
Okay.
Ice up, son. Bill Belichick, ice up, son,
Oh,
because
I
you
see.
got
I see what you
wrecked.
did. Yeah.
You got wrecked by TCU last night, the other night, and
Yeah.
it's been a long time in coming, y'all. It's been a long time in coming. All these teams that Bill Belichick ran the score up on, and act like it ain't no big deal. It's just football. He's cheating his way to victory. You know, with his little spy gate and deflate gate garbage. You know, and I'm sitting there like, really? The time of reckoning is coming when you will not be able to escape it, Bill Belichick. And that day was Saturday.
Yep.
That day was Saturday. You got beat by an honest team that ran the score up on you, and you could not cheat your way out of it. You could not pay the refs out of it. People want to talk about how the Chiefs are cheating all the way right now. You know, oh no, 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 no. The Patriots made that look like a Sunday
Yeah.
picnic.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And the time finally happened where Bill Belichick got humbled. And don't give me all this garbage about North Carolina hasn't had time to build up their team, blah 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 blah. Man, please, it's Bill Belichick. Don't give me that excuse. It's Bill Belichick. He got humbled finally, and I'm telling you, as a Panther fan, that was one of the sweetest moments I've ever seen in college football, ever. That was beautiful, and it wasn't just that I noticed in that game. I noticed that TCU defensive line. Maybe we should send some scouts out there, man. Because that TCU D
Perhaps.
line is rough, man. That's a nasty group. So I'm gonna do a little research on these guys, and we might hear a couple of these names again. When it comes draft time, whenever their draft pops up. But I like that running back they have as well. TCU's got some weaponry, so I think a couple of scouts would be warranted out there. I think that's a good idea. But that's the main thing I wanted to really throw out there was that right there. And of course, throw my gut punches at Bill Belichick because I can't stand the dude. So ice up Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's leave our mark, man. Leave our mark, and we will keep pounding to victory.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Um, Main thing I will say is like it's about to start counting now We gotta really Carolina. The time has come to rise up and ascend to the next level of this, rebuild, this comeback, whatever you want to call it, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
y'all gotta go hard. Y'all gotta go hard because the haters are gonna keep hating. They're gonna keep talking, but at the end of the day, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay the course. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I have to remind y'all, it's been a long time since we've won a season opener. So we need to really jump on that. We need to end that curse. End that curse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what y'all gonna do? Y'all might as well start it this Sunday. Get this win. Everybody better be on their A game, and we gotta come out swinging. And
Yeah.
I say to the fans, like, you know, get excited. You know, I understand the anxiousness, but get excited and just
Mm-hmm.
and just keep in mind every team is starting off 0 and 0. Like, I know
Mm-hmm.
folks may have their concerns with the preseason and whatnot, but we have to remember every team is starting 0 and 0. Fresh start. The
Mm-hmm.
only difference now is that these games will count. So, we have to have that mindset going forward that fresh start and we're going to go all out with what we have and give our support. Um, Hopefully the team can stay healthy and our depth will be tested as usual and I'm hoping that they rise up. But there has been progression. The progression is there. We just got to take it to the next level this season and then, so forth and so on. But
Mm-hmm.
only thing I can say is just, keep pounding. We're going to get
Mm-hmm.
through this. Our time will come.
Yep.
Our time will come. How
Facts.
Number 1, how bad do you want it? And number
Yep.
2, what are you willing to go through to get there?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, the victory will always end up being better than the struggle.
Facts. Oh, I like that. That's deep.
It may take some time to get
Oh,
there,
that's deep.
but when it gets there, we all eat, we all celebrate, and it caps off on all of the struggle and pain that it took enduring to get there.
Yeah.
Because at some point
Yeah.
we are going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long y'all are willing to stick around for the ride is completely up to you. But I don't know about y'all. I plan on staying for as long as I live.
Absolutely.
That's all I can say. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you got so many fans out there that, switch up on teams and whatnot. And I mean, they have their freedom, that's fine, but
Yeah.
not me. I'm staying home.
Same.
I'm staying home. But yeah, Carolina Panthers, let's do this. Keep pounding. Let's beat up on these Jacksonville Jaguars,
Mm-hmm.
and let's give them something to think about. Let's make them have 2015 flashbacks.
Right.
Yeah, let's give them some 2015 flashbacks.
Well said.
But that's all I got. Um, Plug in your socials.
I got a few more comments here.
Yeah, go for it.
From David Screws. He says, That's awesome, Blitz. Love your comment on Lever Mark. Absolutely, I do too. That's awesome. It says yes, sir, Corey. I want
Got
the
to.
same 100%. Let's be the predator. We're tired of being picked on. It's been rough,
There
but
we
this
go.
holds true. The true fans have held on through the bitter ride we've been on. That's a fact, man. Everybody that is still here, I am proud of you. I am proud of you for sticking around. That's loyalty. That's loyalty to an amazing organization that Jerry Richardson built. And Sam Mills with his beautiful mantra of keep pounding and the culture that we have built. You stuck around through all of that, through the pain, the heartbreak, the blood, the sweat, the tears, all of it. And you're still here. That's loyalty. And I love y'all for that.
There we go.
That means something right there. And this team's about to reward that loyalty. On, I believe that. Do y'all believe that? I believe it.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, indeed.
Chuba says the point of playing in the NFL is the ultimate goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Chuba got me fired up.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's facts right there. That's facts. That's the type of energy we need right there, Chuba.
There we
I'm
go.
proud of you. This man's become a leader, man. I love this dude. I love this. Who
Oh,
else is
yeah.
gonna make this team just stand up and listen to him? That's that Greg Olson energy. That's that Luke Kuechly energy.
There we go.
And Chuba's got that energy, man. I love it. Again, we're talking about a guy that had catching issues, fumbling issues in the first 2 years, fixed it. Boom, look where he is now. I love this man's journey. God, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. Yeah,
Mr.
that's the motivation, and that motivation is keep pounding. I want the energy in all our players. Facts.
Oh, yeah. Um, Mr. CLT USA says 0 and 17 or 17 and 0. I will always be a Panthers fan. Oh,
Facts.
I keep forgetting that's Mr. Gemini. He changed his name. What's up, Mr. Gemini?
Okay.
Yeah.
Chuba wants it. He wants this team to be a champion, and I love that. Let's go, Corey. It's time. I think winning first game defense defines a team. The winning the first game defines a team. It can, it can. Um, but it's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Mm,
And what is Dave Canales' main theme? Finish.
yep. That is a good point. That is a good point.
Finish your drills. Finish your whatever it is. Finish the game. Finish with a win. Just straight finish. And I love that. We haven't had anything like that in years. And it's refreshing. Yeah, back splits, valid points. He's got chills, man. Listen to you speaking on that stuff. And I agree. Who else is experiencing that right now? Hey, man, you were speaking some straight facts today, bro.
I mean,
And that's what we need, man.
yeah. I mean, glad to be able to. It's just, man, the them Bears fans just. Yeah. I'm gonna be good.
I
I'm gonna be
feel that.
good. I'm gonna be good though.
Same, same, same.
I'm gonna be good.
I already gave Broski a smoke earlier today. I don't need to do it twice.
Yeah,
We good.
yeah. But that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
You still got more comments or?
No, that's it. Um,
Yeah, go ahead and plug in your socials.
all right. So my socials are as follows. If you are on Instagram, it is Shadow Warrior with 1W645. Uh, that's one way to guarantee you get a hold of me. And Facebook group page, Keep Pounding. That's the group page. Make sure you distinguish that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have asked me about that and got confused. So it's the group page. Um, and we do have a Discord as well. We don't use it unless it's game day, So don't ask for that unless you really intend on getting involved in that. Um, and we do video game streams. We do music streams over here as well on the Keep Pounding page. So pay attention for that. Make sure you got the notifications on so you don't miss the streams that come at random times. Um, except on game weekends, of course, and scheduled previews like the
Mm-hmm.
one you saw tonight. Um, but yeah, um, special thank you to Monster Sub and Grub. Get yourself a tasty sub out in Spartanburg, South Carolina, if you're in the area.
There you go.
The owner's a Panthers fan, awesome guy. We both met him, and just amazing food. He can attest to that. But yeah, shout out to all the subscribers that we had today. We had David Fields. We had uh, talking to us through the microphone. We had David Screws today. We had Relax in Talk Sports. We had Cameron Games YouTube. We had Pop Block Poppy in the house today. Appreciate y'all and everybody who was lurking, you know, and all the supporters over in Boyd's stream too. Thank you so much, for showing up today and showing some love, and feel like working. That's cool too. And we love that too. We invite all 32 teams fans up in here. We invite everybody that wants to be a part of this. It's a beautiful community we built. But yeah, keep pounding in all caps. Facebook group page. Come check us out. Um, and Lindara Ty on Instagram if you want to upgrade your streaming experience using her last name first, Ty Tai Lindara Lindara for videos, panels, etc. She's looking for new clients. She's awesome to work with,
Mm.
fair pricing, and just awesome in general as a person. Tell her we sent you. She'll hook you up. Lindara Ty on Instagram.
There you go. Um,
Um,
Mr.
and all the Panther streamers out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's many. There are many.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
On 2020, we got Shillertron, we got Pat Coltrane, we got Carolina Blue podcast, we got P&P,
yep. Shout
we
out to
got
Mr. Carolina.
show the love, man. Share the love. Share the love. You ain't got to sub to just us, man. Share the love throughout the year.
Mr. Gemini says I might change my name to Keep Pounding USA. Oh snap!
Oh, I like that.
Do
I
it.
like that.
Shoot, might as well. Shoot.
The
Um,
game is at 1 p.m. on Sunday. We will be live on my stream reacting to it.
there you
1
go.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. We'll be doing the game reaction and post game as we do every game every year.
There we go. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know
Yeah,
the deal.
that's regular schedule right there.
Go out and let's get this win. But
Facts, man, facts.
but Corey, I want to thank you so much for coming on out, and we tag teaming this tonight. This was really good.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
for those that are catching the archive of this, either on my channel or Corey's channel, definitely let us know your thoughts. Let us know your predictions. Score predictions. Um,
Mm-hmm.
all of the above. And of course,
All the
remember,
new likes, all the new subscribers, all the new followers. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Keep pounding.
indeed, the family continues to grow, and we appreciate you. As usual, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of the above. Keep pounding. We're going to get through this. And
Mm-hmm.
thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's live stream. Um, and let's get ready for Sunday, game day Sunday. But
Game day Sunday.
that'll do it. For myself, Blitzball champ Jason Ingram, and
Keep pounding.
we'll see y'all Sunday. Let's go out and get
See
this
you Sunday.
dub.
Let's get it, man. Can't wait to play some Sweet Carolina on my stream. You know, it's tradition
Indeed,
when we get that dub.
looking forward to it. Let's press forward to victory. We will see y'all very soon.
Mm-hmm.